What up? What up? What up? We are live.
So what's up?
Uh, get this thing started. Try to get it rocking. Hopefully, it will be an open live. So y'all feel free to jump on. The link is definitely in the description. Y'all jumping on, man. Y'all make sure y'all let us know y'all on here. Drop your kennel name, stud name, puppies for sale, litters, whatever you gotta go ahead and drop that shit in the comments. Let's get the live going. TL Right, what's happening? Finna get it going. Let me grab my computer so I can try to share from there. Try to get it going, get it going. What up, what up, what up? Everybody jumping on, man. Y'all get the live shared out. You feel me? So we can get the topic going. The topic is pretty eyed pitch. What's happening? Damn, what the hell I say the topic was? Eric Maxwell. What's happening?
I
What did I
said
say?
basically people doing bad business and then also how to fix, when there's a
No.
misunderstanding or something
No,
does go wrong. So
it was the topic is how to do good business when things go bad.
okay, there you go.
Yeah. Live wire bully, big meats, open for stud. Lock-ins. Y'all make sure y'all hit up TL Right. Check out his dogs. Um, and this is definitely going to be an interesting topic, because it's not necessarily about doing bad business. It's really about how to Alan, what's going on? It's really about how to fix a situation. You feel me? When it's not the customer's fault, and sometimes it may not even be your fault.
Right, right,
You
right.
feel me? So
No, I mean I've been seeing a whole lot of, little situations lately. A lot of times it seems to be the same, individuals. But and I think I think there's a lot of there are misunderstandings and things like that. But I think a lot of individuals have some things that are misunderstandings, but then they also have things that they just ain't even concerned with how to fix the situation and put things back on the right path. Especially once a breeder gets their money. It's a lot of breeders out there that once they get their money, if something goes wrong or there's a misunderstanding, they don't
Trey
budge.
Diaz, what's happening? Casper Kennels, what's happening? Trey said, Juice is open for stud. Come get juiced up. Juice is a China boy son. Looks pretty good. Think he's either blue try or chocolate try. Y'all know I'm colorblind in the motherfucker, but the dog is definitely China nice. Boy son looks pretty
Oh
good.
shit, hold on. Oh, there we go.
And y'all make sure Trey does lives on every day, on the hour of every hour. Check out Law Dogs TV. Hey, we be over there, bro. It'd be fun. Oh, Blue Try. It'd be funny though, bro. We be having fun over there on Law Dogs TV, bro. Trey Diaz, y'all make sure y'all check him out. But yeah, so the reason I brought this topic up is because there was, I'm not gonna bring up any names unless the person decides she wants to jump on and uh and talk about the situation. But there were stud credits that were paid to a gentleman, and the dog ended up dying, and most of the stud credits was refunded, but I guess one wasn't. I don't know the situation, but this is what is behind this live to try to figure out um, what what is acceptable and what isn't acceptable when things go bad when you're doing business with people.
So
So
there was multiple stud credits paid for this dog. How old was the dog?
I'm not sure, bro. Um, I think it was maybe a year and a half. A year and a half. You know, um,
Multiple stud credits paid for the same dog, and then the dog dies.
yeah, and then the dog dies. So that's just one situation. So, like I said, y'all feel free to jump on and give y'all opinion and bring up some situations, and also y'all state some situations in the comments if y'all want. We'll definitely read them off. So that's just the one situation that we're gonna start with. You pay for a stud credit, and let's just say this. So you pay for the stud credit. You do a breeding with the dog. The breeding doesn't take. So you're owed a repeat, but then the dog dies. Rob, how the puppies doing? Man, they doing great. I'm going to be letting them go on Friday. I'm gonna do a live. They will be sold live. You feel me? That's why I haven't took anybody's money, no deposits, no anything. First come, first serve. But that's the situation. So, in my opinion, I feel like the dude is owed a refund. That's just my opinion. I feel like the dude is owed a refund in a situation like that. Now, the reason I feel that way is because it's not his fault the dog died at all.
I agree. I
You know,
agree. Um, yeah, I mean, me personally, if I got a dog, you pay for it. Like we just had a breeding with King, and because of the storms and all that stuff, dude didn't get to see me for like 3, 4 days late. And this was several months ago. And so we told him no problem. We'll send him some more when the female is ready. Just pay the shipping, and we all good. And so he's paying for the shipping. He'll pay for the pool, but we're all good. But now, if King, for some strange reason, got hit by a car and died before then, uh, we just got, we got another stud. If dude wants to transfer the money over to the other stud, we could do that. But if he don't want to use the other stud that we have available, then I'm gonna refund his money. I don't get why breeders have such an issue with just refunding people's money. That way you reset things, and as a business, it makes you look a lot better. This person will come back to you, but
well, see, I'm an understanding person. I'm an understanding person. So I know if you just got in the game, you fresh, you done spent your whole bag, getting the dogs you got, and something goes bad, and you can't afford to give me my money right back immediately. I'm an understanding person. You feel me? Just make me payments. If you got a job, make me payments. Once a month. I'll take once a month. I don't even got to take every 2 weeks.
right,
Depending on the amount, will be the percentage that I would want. From you once a month. But I would like this to be paid off at least in 4 months. You know,
right,
so I'm understanding when it comes to something like that. But like you said, if the person doesn't have a stud in your yard that they want to use, then give them. He say, I've seen a lot of guys through the years say no refunds. I'm one of those people too, to a certain point. I am too. But if my dog dies because of me, or if my dog just dies, period, you feel me? That's not the people's fault who gave me the money. You can't then turn around and say the contract says no refund. Yeah, but the contract didn't say no refunds, even if my dog dies.
yeah. 'Cause I'm paying for a specific service from that dog, a service from you from that dog. So if that service is unable to be done, then I should be getting my money back. Give me the option for another dog, but if I don't want that one, the stud fee I don't want to pay stud fee for that dog, then yeah, you give them their money back. That would be the first thing I would do if I had that issue. We put
And
out a
then it's also
stud.
the age of the dog too. Like Bassin XL Bully say, it's a strange thing to just out a dude when the dog straight dies under 2 years old. Like I could see if the dog was 7 and you finally came back to do it, but we're talking about a young dog, And to me, he was a really nice bull too, And it's unfortunate that it happened, but I believe that if this person doesn't want to use your stud credit to another dog, then I think the guy's entitled to a refund, especially if the dog died.
First thing is you got a dog that's 2 years old or younger and it died. You definitely need to refund that individual. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't want to be holding on to no money for no dog that died under 2 years old.
Yeah,
My
see, I'm
other
not even
concern
sure.
would be who else have you bred to, and how long are they puppies gonna last? You know
Well,
what I
see,
mean?
he never said how the dog died, so I'm not going to make an assumption on how the dog died. You feel me? I don't know what he say. Bobby Lee says, "Take them pennies off your head, bro. Cuz it or not, I'll block your ass, niggas. Know my block hand strong over here, cuz. Yeah, that's my big cousin right there. Yeah,
Yeah, but nah, you got to refund. I just say you got to, regardless of how the dog died, you need to go ahead and refund that.
oh, yeah. Don't fuck up my haircut, bro, either. But nah. So like now, so here's some situations too. So now, let's just say you know you do a breeding with a guy, and I've seen situations like this happen in the community. You do a breeding, and the dog only has two puppies, and when that dog has those two puppies in your contract, it says three or more pups are considered a litter, and this guy has two puppies, and then your dog dies, and you can't do that repeat. Now we're getting a little tougher with the decisions. You feel me? When it comes to doing good business, you feel me? What do you do at that point? The guy, he had two puppies, but your contract states three or more is a litter, and your dog dies, and you can't do the repeat. What do you do at that point?
Contract says three or more is a litter, so you're supposed to automatically be giving this person a repeat. Dog dies, but he did have two pups off of it. I'd probably shoot him back half his money. You know what I'm saying? If there's not a dog that he wants to utilize, but I know you did have at least two pups, um, you know. But now, if the contract says this is about a litter and you don't get a full litter, really, you're supposed to be refunding the whole whatchamacallit. You know, at that point, you and the client's graces. What's up, Rome? You know, as far as like, hey, since you did have two, let's go ahead and you cool with me shooting you back half and we do another breeding or something like that. But really, if the contract says three or more is a litter and the person only has two, you should be refunding that whole litter. I mean, the cost of it, you know. But at the same, oh, and then you said the dog died. So I'd probably see if, you know, I could shoot him back half the stud fee or whatever. I think my thing is this. I'd rather shoot you back your money than deal with somebody running around saying I did bad business. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather
Yeah.
shoot you back their money, shoot you back your money. That's just me. You know, I'm not trying to get ripped off, but I don't mind allowing people to get away with a little bit of shit.
I'm late. What we talking about?
So basically, the topic is how to do good business when things go bad. You feel me? So basically, we just talking about situations that happens with these dogs. You feel me? And how to keep everything on the up and up with the people who choose to do business with you.
Okay.
Basically, what was the situation? So, dude is a stud. Somebody pays him to use the stud. They they put it into use. It pays a stud fee. They do a breeding. The breeding doesn't take. So of course he's gonna let him do another breeding. But
Yeah.
then the dog dies. Dog ain't even 2 years old yet.
The
Might not
stud
be one.
died.
Yeah. Then the stud dies, but he don't want to refund the guy his money.
Hey, hold on. There's a. It says Facebook user say, "Hey, old man, sorry you got upset the other day. I have much love and respect for you, Robert." There's no name right there, so I don't know who you are. Come over to the
Well,
Robert.
I'm looking at it on Facebook. It says Wolverine bullies. Erwin.
Oh, you my guy, bro. Don't worry about that. Come over to the Robert McCormick page, bro. And you can jump on the live too and tap in, bro. You good? I wasn't upset. My phone overheated because it was sitting in the window and it shut off. And when I jumped back on, you were off of there already. But yeah, so that's the situation. Dude, lock in a dog. He do a breed, and the breeding don't take. The dog dies. What do you feel should happen?
That's a full refund. As far as I'm concerned, that's a full refund because now you can't provide what the client paid for. I mean, that's my opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? You can no longer provide the service. You can no longer provide the animal that the client was looking for. So at that point in time, it's a refund.
Yeah, so now we make the situation a little tougher. Uh, three pups is considered a litter. You do a breeding with a guy. The guy, he drops two puppies. He doesn't get three, and then your dog dies. So you can't do the repeat. What do you do at this point?
Well, I mean, in all honesty, I guess that's a tough one, being that the whole three pups is considered a litter thing. But me personally, if you drop pups, you get pups, regardless of how many it is. You know what I'm saying? And you can't necessarily blame that on a stud because you only dropped 2 pups. It could be your bitch's issue.
But
You
see,
get
The female's the one that dictates the amount of the litter. So
and
that's
y'all
another
breed
thing that got to be
XLs.
remembered.
And y'all breed XL. So in my opinion, I think it's really rare for you guys to have 2 or 3 puppies.
I mean, the smallest litter I've ever had was 6, I think.
One small
So
litter we bred to a pocket when that was 3, right on the line.
yeah. So like, you know, if you dropping pups, you got what you paid for. I mean, there was no guarantee of how many pups you were actually gonna drop. So at the end of the day, if you dropping pups, she took. So you got what you paid for, as far as I'm
But
concerned.
what if you put in the contract that 3 pups is considered a litter?
Now, if you put that in the
You
contract,
get
then you're
2.
responsible for that third pup.
So if your male dies, you got to refund that money, or try to work something out.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? But see, that all, like you said, that all boils down to what that individual put in his initial contract. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why an individual put that in their contract anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because you really can't determine how many pups this bitch is gonna drop. You know what I'm saying? She took at the end of the day. And that's what an
Wright
individual
said, he said, I think the issue with the refund be people be spending the money, and when it come time to refund, they ain't got it. I agree 100%.
oh yeah, that's the fuck, because
Exactly.
that
They
money
ain't
gets
got it.
spent up.
That's 100%.
That money gets spent up by a lot of people as soon as they get
That's what I'm
get
saying. That's you need to be able to pay them back in payments, or you got to switch it to something else if they want it.
Yeah. But like
So
I said, you know what I'm saying? That all depends on how that individual wrote up his contract. Me personally, I'm not writing them no contract like that. If the bitch took, the bitch took. However many pups she dropped, that's on you and your bitch. They ain't got shit to do with me.
I don't know. 3 is the
So
litter for me. If you ain't got 3, you can come back.
so Wolverine. So since you on here, name some situations where things could get a little sticky when it
So,
comes that.
Negan's first breeding was to Ben's Franklin's Misha, and she had 2 puppies. One died in the birth canal. Then he went for a C-section. 1 puppy lived. I said, homie, you give me the 1 puppy. You come back to Negan. You have the whole litter. I don't want nothing. And that's what we did. And he's been happy. At first, he didn't want to give up that 1 puppy.
Are we serious what you're on live right now?
Oh my God.
Vontae, what's up, man? What happened to dude?
I think he just got cursed out by his wife.
I was gonna say that, but I ain't want to expose it just in case somebody mentioned it. But
Even a little dog 2 is a litter, and a lot of contracts correct. I thought 2 pups minimum was the most common. 3 pups is the most common from what I see.
okay, like look at what dude was just saying. The guy dropped 1 pup. It was an issue. He wanted the pup back, and then wanted to redo the breeding. Like, you know what I'm saying? Either you gonna redo the breeding because it wasn't 3 pups, or you're not. Like, why
Yeah,
would
but
you
hey,
back?
and that's a situation I see a lot too, Rome. We doing a pup back breeding. The dog only has 1 pup. Who gets it? I feel like the person who owns the bitch should keep the dog.
Yeah, definitely. We work something out on the next round.
Because not only did that person pay for the stud credit, but they also pay for the C-section. They also pay for the progesterones or surgical or AI. They also paid for all of these things in the process, plus
Yeah.
the shipping of the semen. So I really feel like that person should get that 1 dog. But I see a lot of people don't feel the same way on
I
that
know
situation.
a lot of people will fuss and fight over that 1 damn puppy. They go to war over that 1 pup. Like, oh
Yeah.
well, it was a pup bad deal. You had 1 pup. That's my pup. Blah blah blah. I'm like, come on, man.
So what happens? Oh, go ahead, Daryl.
I think that's why, we've done 2 litters. I know for a fact we didn't do any type of contracts. We've done 2 stud fees. We didn't do any contracts. But I think that is the reason a lot of breeders do need to really pay attention to what's going on out there, so that they can write those situations, or not that you got to write the situations in the contract, but you got to write a contract that covers all situations, or at least many situations as possible. I mean, you are officially calling yourself a breeder once you get into this.
Yeah, cause my stud contracts was okay. I get it's on pup back deals. It was either a first pick male or female, and then if the bitch had more than 7 pups, I got another puppy. That's how mine was working.
Sense.
So with some of the issues, that you've been seeing going on Facebook, Daryl, when it comes to people doing bad business, what are some of these things you feel go on and how to fix them?
I mean, sometimes it's the attitude of the breeders. Like even the situation that I saw recently, and I don't get the full details, but a dude was sold a dog. Dog
is about a year old and gets to do, and the dog only got one nut. So now he wants, a refund. The breeder he got it from is saying, nah, no refund. Come and I'll let you pick another dog. But dude's like, you don't got another dog from that breeding, so therefore I don't want to do it. And dude paid like $10,000 for the XL that he got. And so it turns into a beef. Next thing you know, it's all over Facebook. They pulling up each other's criminal histories and all kinds of stuff. But to me, I look at those situations where it's like, to me as a breeder, you gotta be willing to refund that money when there's something wrong with your dog and the person is not interested in getting another dog from you. You gotta be willing to do that.
I was in a situation like that with the live stream thing. Dude paid for breeding. I was gonna be out of town. And what I ended up doing when I was even out of town, I took the dog with me, shipped the semen. His breeding didn't take. You feel me? Now, when his breeding didn't take, a little while later, I placed live stream out and live stream ended up dying. I still feel I owe that guy his money. So a refund is what he got.
Right. I think that's the thing. But
see, like we were talking about earlier, a lot of you are sending your deposits to people that are spending it immediately. As soon as they get it, it's going towards some bills. It's going toward the average person that's taking your money and putting it back into their camp is going to have your money. But a lot of these breeders ain't doing that. You send them a deposit, you send them your stud fee, you send them money for a pup, something goes wrong, and they blown that money. You know what I mean? They blown it, especially that $500 deposit. That's gone. They don't spend that on all kinds of stuff.
Keenan says if you're spending $10K on a dog, you should be able to go see the puppy before you pay for the pup. If he bought the pup at 7-8 weeks though, you're not gonna be able to tell.
No, I want to say the
dog was almost a year old.
It was not
a pup. And now I've seen situations where that's happened. Somebody sold a pup, the pup grows up, and it's only got one ball, and that becomes an issue too because the breeder don't want to replace it, or they try to figure out a way. You stole the other ball, or they try to figure out. To me, when the dog is defective and it's proof, you see
it's proof. Something that's not good about the dog that you sold. It's a refund.
I mean, shit. I plan on being to the point where you buy a dog from us and it hits 2, and somebody break in your house and the dog don't do shit. Let me know. I'll shoot you back some money or get you another dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
that's the goal I want to be at.
And also, I don't understand why people feel so safe doing that because in the hood, bro, it only costs about $2K to get you shot. You feel me? So $10,000 is get you shot money. You feel me? So I don't understand why.
A lot of money. So it's like, why not try to figure out a way to fix that? Because that means this is a person that'll come back to you with 10,000 or speak good about you, and and shit that could turn into even more. Like Deco said, it's more so the unexperienced that's doing bad. I don't know, Devontae. Actually, the 2 situations I always talk about is dudes that's been in this game for years. You know what I'm saying? Now, one dude is known for a shady business, For whatever reasons, people still go to them.
Hey, Devontae, matter
But
of fact, Devontae, you could jump. My bad, Daryl. Devontae, you could jump on too because you've been breeding for a long time. So I know you've ran into a lot of issues with things not happening the way you expected them to. But go ahead.
Yeah, the other dude, I think he's been doing it for probably about 3, 4 years.
maybe 5. So that could be a little bit of inexperience, but I honestly think a lot of it is just greed. Um,
You're officially a business when you become a dog breeder.
I know a lot of people don't feel like it because they just selling from breeder to breeder. But the truth is, you are a business. Whether you're selling to breeders or the average person on the street, and you want to try to make you want to try to keep your name clean. You know what I mean? And sometimes you might have to take that sacrifice. You might have to bite that bullet. But again, if you go into a breeder who's just running through money, it's like if you pay us, a deposit. That deposit sits in an account. It don't
Hey,
get
can you grab
spent.
that phone off the counter for me?
We're not spending no money. You send us until the service is done and complete, and
And
then
not
we
only
go
that,
from there.
but Daryl, the game is getting so saturated, bro. Why would you want to screw over somebody that trusts in your program enough to spend 10K with you? Because guaranteed, if they spend 10K with you, they coming back again.
Yep.
You feel me? They are coming back again. So you definitely, to me, in my opinion, I mean, I don't want to screw over anybody, but you definitely don't screw over the guy who believes in your program enough to spend that 10K with you.
But see, a lot of people
Don't care. I might do this person bad, but I'm gonna just keep marketing, promoting, and I'll get through it. They might put me on blast, and that's another thing. Here's another issue. For whatever reasons, people in the bully community that they get ripped off by people, and they don't say nothing until 5, 10 other people get ripped off because they scared. They don't want to rock the boat. They don't want to look like they're drama. But man, you rip me off, it's gonna be drama, straight up. You know what I'm saying? You do bad business with me, it's gonna be drama because I'm not gonna do nobody else that way. So I'm gonna go hard on somebody that does me that way. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But a lot of people avoid it. A lot of people, they get ripped off and they don't say anything. One of those situations I named, it was other people coming forward about how they've been ripped off by the same individual. But it's like, why weren't you saying that before? You know what I mean?
but yeah,
I got it
I gotta say it goes
on
on.
both ends. People getting ripped off and not saying anything, and then you get these breeders that are greedy. And I'm sure there's some inexperienced people don't understand the scenarios. They get into breeding, they don't understand the scenarios that can arise, and next thing you know, they're not sure what to do because if I'm not sure what to do, I'm gonna keep my money, and that's what's happening. But a lot of
Hey,
this is experienced breeders.
hey,
What
Pretty
up,
Eye,
Devontae?
what's up with you, man? Hey, Pretty Eye Piss say 5K is evening news drama. Facts. You feel Devontae,
100%.
I don't think he could hear. Devontae, I don't. We can't hear you if you're talking, bro. That was my situation. I didn't say anything. Oh, man, but listen, I've been in plenty of situations and not said anything about the situations. I mean, it happens. At the end of the day, it's a loss, but it's not a loss that I'm concerned about to go that far. But I think the only reason I feel that way is because I've been in the middle of so much drama. You feel me? Can you hear? Yeah, I've been in the middle of so much drama. I just don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't want to be in the middle of it anymore. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I just won't fuck with you no more. Period. Not that the person would actually give a shit, but I mean, for me, I just mind my business and keep on pushing. Now, 10K, I'm knocking at your door, or somebody is.
Boom. Yeah, 10K,
5K.
um, I'm definitely getting my money back from.
Okay, so here's a question by TL Wright. Do you get a refund if you buy a dog and it prolapses?
Boom. So
You get you a female, she prolapses. So we're looking at she done had her first or second heat, and all of a sudden she prolapses. See, that's tricky because there's a lot of arguments on whether prolapsing is genetic. I do believe that prolapsing can happen due to lack of care and environment, but there is also the prolapse itself is not genetic, but there are dogs that are prone to prolapses, and that means that that's genetic. Just like there are some breeds that have more prolapses than others. Well, then that means it's a genetic issue. So that's going to be a tricky one because you can have the prolapse and the breeder could say, oh well, I've never had any prolapse with any other dogs. That's something about you or your environment that you created. That one, it gets sticky on that, and see me, I could say, okay, if I've had a history of prolapse, then I'll go ahead and refund you. But at the same time, if I've got prolapses in my yard, I'm not breeding those dogs. So that gets tricky. If you get a breeder in that situation, it gets tricky. You know what I mean? And because there's no confirmation of whether it's environmental or genetic. So that's a sticky situation.
All right, Devontae, can you hear now?
Yeah, I hear me.
Yeah, we got you.
Okay.
So oh, so I know you've had some situations, because you've been breeding long enough, bro, to run into them. So what's the situation that you've had where either where the business went bad, but you fixed it, or maybe you couldn't fix it?
Well, first I always been able to fix it. Never been a situation I couldn't fix. Just it's just on the other person to cooperate. To be honest with you, I sold a pup. Two females actually. I sold a female on this situation when she got to her second heat. She caught Palmitra, and the person of that female is a pup, and that person who had that female informed me about it, and I was just like, okay, well, look, bring me the documentation. It ain't your fault. I'll reimburse the money. No problem. And it's their first bully, their first bull, or even purchase. They were just getting in the game in general. And even if it wasn't their first time, I would have did it regardless, because there's something that they can't control.
Yeah.
So I reimbursed them the money on that note. Then on another note, what's another situation that has happened? Oh, I sold somebody a dog. As a what was it, man? It was Palmitra. And oh yes, the pooling issue. The pooling where the female come in heat, shit, the blood stays inside, you got a drainer. In order for it to get taken, you can't do no AI, you can only do surgicals. And it's crazy because they bred the female 10 months old, she didn't take. They bred again, and she was like almost 19 months old, she didn't take. So they called me about, like, hey bro, it's something wrong with the female, blah blah. I'm like, well, take it to a specialist. Take it to a specialist. And I was really like, okay, maybe it's internal, because the naked eye cannot see everything. So I said, take it to a specialist. Take it to a specialist. I would pay for it. And if it's something wrong with her, we'll go from there. I'll be doggone the female. She's pooling, which means she can't get that. What's going on is when they go into heat, the blood stays inside the sac. So you have to drain the blood out the female, and it smells. Oh, it smells. So that female is not technically is guaranteed to take. It's always going to be up in the air 50-50. You can't use ship semen. You can only use in-house stud, and you have to drain them every time they come in heat. When I found out that was what happened, I reimbursed them their money. And the only issue with that is that they didn't want to give me the dog back. They wanted me to give them the money back and keep the dog. I'm like, no, it don't work that way.
Yeah.
It was like, and that's what I said. That's why I was saying it depends on if they cooperate with you. So I'm like, look, this is not your fault, but it's not my fault. But I would reimburse you the money. I pay for the vet, the special. I pay for everything. But I need that dog back. If I could get her fixed and put in a good home. Well, since it's not guaranteed she'll take, at least I can still try. No. Either you give me the dog back, and you get your money, or you keep the dog, and you don't get nothing back. It's your decision. But my first initiative is always to give that person their money back. It's never I'm gonna replace it with a dog, because it's somebody's money. And another thing I don't do anyway, when I sell a dog, man, I don't touch that money for down there 2 years anyway. I don't do that. That's why when I said in the comment, I said it's the unexperienced people. And what I mean by that, because when they make that you got to look at a lot of the unexperienced people ain't never seen that type of money that easy in a long time. So soon they get that money, it's going to a light bill, water bill, car note, kids, baby mama, baby. You know what I mean? It's going to something right then and now. Soon as they touch their hand, it's going to a bill. It's going to something, right? But if you catch somebody, it goes back to what we were saying about you got people who live off these dogs. They depending on that sale, right? They depending on it. So, you got some people, like myself, I won't touch money. I won't touch money for down to 2 years. Cause I'm always weary of what if. But once I see that, if it's a female, you and bred her, and she'll produce a litter, I'm in the clear now. I'm watching. I'm keeping in contact with them people because I know what can happen. So that's the situation I came across.
So how do you guys handle, let's just say, and I see it a lot in these dogs. How do you guys handle the cherry eye situation?
I don't know. I don't deal with that. That's the health defect to me.
Yeah, I've never had to deal with cherry eye.
None of my dogs even got that. I don't even.
Yeah, but okay, but as a ethical breeder, how would you deal with it? Somebody purchases a dog from you, the dog ends up with cherry eye. How do you deal with
I
this
mean,
situation?
it's that's another one though, kind of like the prolapse, where people are in argument of whether it is genetic or whether it is environmental. Cherry eye is more prone in certain breeds, especially bulldog breeds, dogs with circular eyes. So it's how do you as a breeder, I don't know if me personally, I'm gonna go ahead and refund you your money. But now let's say I start getting this, you know what I mean? Then I gotta look at two things. One, is this genetic? Is it something that a decision I've made with my breeding? Does it seem to come in any of the dogs? Hasn't showed itself before in any of the dogs I've used? And then that's when I say you need to be refunding that money. On the other hand, if it's just one out of a litter, I've never had any cherry eyes before. All of a sudden, this guy says his dog's got cherry eye.
Yeah, Heather says, can it be
Go
taken
ahead.
care of? Yes, it can be taken care of, but the fact is when you argue if it's nature versus nurture, which means is if it's genetics, then do you even really want that still?
Well, that's
Exactly.
the other thing on that. Now back in the days, I dealt with it, but I had got surgery, and on the Prince Bay blood, I got surgery. Now that I think about, I got surgery on the dog, and I own the dog though. I didn't sell the. I own the dog. That's my dog Joker, and I got surgery on him. No problem. He never produced it. It just he had it. But when I got the surgery done on, you couldn't even say he ever had it. So that's a catch-22 in my opinion. Between I think you and that person. I think if you get a surgery done, you can show them that you can't even tell that they had it. I think that's a decision you and that person make as a customer and a seller. In my opinion, you talk that over with them. What
Yeah.
guarantees can I give you if I get this surgery done?
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
shit. Like I said, I mean, yeah, cherry eye is common in a bulldog, and I think that's why we deal with it so much in American Bully and the exotic. But the dealing with the situation, man, I'm not even so sure that you know cherry eye is genetics, bro. That's just what it is. And if you get it, do you want to continue to deal
Yeah,
with it, or do you just ask for a refund? But as you see, a lot of people want their money back, but they never want to surrender the dogs. They
But
never
see,
want to
that's
get the dogs
crazy.
back.
That part is crazy. Like you can't. How does the brain work when you think I'm gonna get my money back and keep the dog? That part is crazy. That don't make no sense whatsoever.
Yeah. I mean that's how I feel. But like I said, it's a lot of shady business that
north toward Atlanta.
it's a lot of shady business that goes on, but then it's a lot of business that seems shady because people don't know the whole story. And it's hard trying to actually get the whole story from people that are definitely going to add their spin to it. But
Right.
I don't know, bro. Like I said, there's so many situations that go on in this community, bro, that when you hear about it, it's just fucking horrible.
Well, but again, that is a lot of that is due to the fact we have so many people who are strictly into this just for the
The
money.
money.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so when something goes wrong, they wasn't thinking about that. All they was focused on is the money. And now here you go, something went wrong, and they got to get that money back, and they're gonna figure out how to fight it tooth and nail. And I see that with people who are inexperienced breeders. I also see that with people who have been in the game for a minute and have a track record of just doing bad business or not trying to fix situations.
In half a mile, use the right two lanes
That's
to
the hard
take
thing, man. Nobody want to give that. The hardest thing is to get that money back. You know. So no, but that's what I tell people. Deal with people who don't live off these dogs. I hate to say it.
Right.
It is what it
That's the
is.
truth.
If you deal with people who don't live off these dogs, I promise you, your transaction and history with that person will be a whole lot easier. I know a lot of people like, well, I know a lot of people saying, "Well, D, that's bull," but understand what I'm saying about that. Look, people who don't live off these dogs don't have to touch their money for a while. If you got original income, you got income coming in regardless, with or without the dogs, right?
I mean, I think you have a better chance of not being screwed over by people that don't live off these dogs. But let's be honest here, bro. The motherfuckers that's balling in this community that's selling the most dogs for the most expensive are the ones who's actually taking people's money saying fuck off. Because there's really nothing they can do when it comes to interrupting their money besides cause physical harm.
That too. But
Right.
but if you dealing with somebody who just don't live off the dog, man, I just know it's a whole lot easier to deal with. You know, it's different. It's a different conversation for somebody. If you call somebody who live off dogs and you call them and you talk to them about a dog, watch that conversation. Now you talk to somebody who don't live off the dogs, watch that conversation how it go. It's two different conversations.
And it's gonna be two different conversations, and it's not gonna matter what the subject is. I don't care if you're calling them about training. If they living off these dogs and you calling them about some training or how to teach the dog to poop outside, oh, bro, they ain't trying to hear that shit. They ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah, you got 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes for them to feel like you may get some money. You got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. If they feel like you gave me, you done spend some money. Hey, bro, look, I'm gonna holler at you. I gotta go.
Yeah, yeah. They ain't trying to hear
Yeah,
that shit. You know?
but you want to know something, but you can't really blame people for that because you got to think about it. Because if you got a top stud if your stud got 5 lock-ins, bro, you got time to talk to me. You feel me?
Yes.
But if you're doing breedings every day and you're is that Clean Exotic D? Yeah. That's Devontae. But
who that is that?
Alan Jones.
Alan Jones.
But hey, Joel, bro, you know how we do over here, bro. If it don't make sense, it's because you ain't understanding it right. Jump on the damn live and let's hear what you got to say.
Yeah, what's up, Joel? The link is in there somewhere. Scroll up and it should be in there.
I'll post it again. But yeah, you got time to talk, bro. But when you got somebody who, has 100 lock-ins and more coming in, and this person, think about it, even if he talked to you for 5 minutes, but he got to talk to fucking 70 people today. You feel me? Come on.
I can agree with that because it's just like our new boy Kate. I got over 80 people trying to lock him in. I have to talk to people. Now,
right?
I will be very blunt. Like, okay, I would beat you to the question before you even ask me. Hey, this is blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? There's certain questions I'm not going to wait for you to ask. I'm gonna tell you out the real. This is pedigree. This is what he registered. This is how much he weighed.
Oh, Devontae, hey, my bad for interrupting you. He said he owns Chirac, bro. Chirac was a dope ass dog, bro. I know who you are now. I don't know what the hell you did with that dog, but that dog came out dope as fuck and then just disappeared.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Remember Chirac, the blue and white dog? Yeah, he was dope as shit.
Yeah, I remember him now. I remember him, man. Yeah. Anyway,
go ahead, my bad.
But I would sit here and I'm gonna beat you to the questions because I'm not trying to sit down and just wait on you to ask the question. I'm gonna beat you. This is head, this is weight, this is what he registered. You know what I mean? There's certain questions, this is stuffy, this is what it is to lock him in. This is how many pups it is to make a litter. I need 2-3 days in advance to ship semen. I'm answering questions before you even ask, because I got to get you out this phone, because yes, it's other people I got to attend to.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm
No, I
answering
feel
questions
you.
before you ask.
Yeah,
I feel you. Just
yeah,
kind of
but what?
letting them know what your expectations, what they should be expecting. This is what we doing. Let's get it rolling.
Yeah,
But you also know these motherfuckers be sensitive as fuck, bro, and they feel like I've literally got in arguments with people because I didn't give them the adequate amount of time that they felt like they needed. You feel me? And now people, oh well, he just cut me off. He rushed me off the phone. He did this, but it's like, bro, I talked to you 30 minutes. You feel me?
See, that's the thing. 30 minutes is not that. Hold on, that's not a conversation. That just you bored. You have nothing in life to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
If I'm inquiring about something, I'm inquiring about something, I dare to know everything I need to know for real, for real. The other thing I might need to know is how many pups you consider a litter. That might be the only thing I need to know for real. When it's out saying that if I inquire about a stud, man, because I'm not buying no pups for nobody. I'm inquiring about your stud. I probably know everything I need to know about. Only thing I might need to know, I need to ask is, what do you consider a litter?
So hold on. What? Well, you. So you not? Wait a minute. So you saying you're not buying any pups from anybody? Why not?
I produce my own pups,
So
and
you don't.
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
think I
I don't.
think we just bought our last pup. We might get one more, but other than that, might get one more and that's it. We
Hey,
ain't gonna
look,
be
hey,
buying no more dogs.
y'all check this out. Don't listen to these dudes, bro. I got some fire pups on the ground right now, bro. I'm gonna be showing them next week. You, I mean, no, but hey, I don't know. I mean, I buy pups still. I buy pups still, because if this person got the
No,
blood
but
that
this
I'm,
is my thing. My thing is, I'm not buying no pups because I got plenty of females, and I'm 3 to 5 generations in a lot of my dogs. So if I need to breed, if I see somebody I like, I'm just gonna breed to the stud.
Right.
yeah.
I'm not buying a pup. I'm not buying a pup for what? I just go breed to a stud and keep going from there because I haven't bought a pup. I haven't bought a pup in years. So you know, I'm not buying the pups. No, not for
Well,
nobody. You feel? But that's
I
the only
don't know.
thing. If I'm inquire about anybody of a stud, the only thing I need to know is what you consider a litter. How many pups you consider a litter. That's about the only thing I need to know how you receive your money.
Well,
That's it.
my puppy buying days ain't over. I'm sorry, because if I see some shit I like, bruh, and it got the blood I'm looking for, oh, I'm going for it. Now, what I'm not doing is I'm not gonna pay your dumbass price. I'm not gonna give you 20, 30 grand just because your dog is off a fucking bait. I don't give a shit about that.
Right.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
What up,
I don't care
Joel?
about the names. I'm
What's
strictly
poppin'?
into the
What's
traits
poppin'?
of the dog. What's up,
Man,
Joel?
what's
What
poppin',
up?
y'all? How y'all doing
I, I,
tonight?
how
All
you
right, all
doing?
right.
I'm doing well. I'm doing well, y'all.
So
Okay.
the topic is uh how to do good business when things go bad.
Ha,
So I mean, I'm sure you probably ran into some situations. So if you don't mind telling us about some of them situations and how you fixed it if you could.
um, well, I produced a few dogs, and I sent one to a show home. That didn't turn out. Um, the person got mad because he spent a nice little grip for the pup. But I explained to him that, the these dogs switch up. Like it's not promised that this dog is gonna be a show dog, you know, but if it doesn't turn out to be a show dog, I'll make it right. So
Right.
dude blasted me on, the couple of people, and before I even could make it right, you know what I'm saying? But I still made it right. I ended up giving him a nice dog, and he ended up champing the dog out, and I let him keep the other dog.
Well, you a good dude, cause I ain't gonna lie. Listen, bro, if you have an issue with me, bro, I'm willing to work with you. We can fix this shit. But you go blasting me talking shit, bruh, it's done. I'm not doing shit for you because the same way you blast me, if I make it right, you're not finna go back doing all those lives and making all those posts about how I fixed it.
Well. To be all honest, he ain't got to because you know what? Doing something right ain't got nothing to do with anybody's perception. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that.
Doing something right has nothing to do with what anybody thinks you know, or you know, or get back or payback or none of that shit, man. That shit falls back on you if you don't do good business. Either way it
I
go,
mean,
if you
I mean,
blast
I,
me or if you
I
didn't,
agree. I
I
agree
you
mean,
know what
because
I'm
I,
if you
saying?
sell a
fuck
dog for
that.
working purposes, but the dog doesn't grow up to be I mean, for you sell a dog for show purposes, and that dog doesn't grow up to be a show dog, is not qualified to be a show dog. Then yeah,
Yeah,
you got to
you
work something
fix
out.
it. But Daryl, that's like me selling you a show dog. It don't turn out to be a show dog, and you don't even tell me how the dog turned out,
Nah, he
and then
told
you
me,
go,
he let me
oh,
know. He let me know, but I was telling him like you're gonna have to wait because I just can't snap my fingers and you have a puppy. So I
oh
have a
yeah.
litter coming up in a few months that I'll give you second pick. I'm keeping first pick female, but I'll give you second pick of male or female, whatever your choice is. So, dude, he tried to play like he wasn't blasting me. I told him I know he was because people that was coming back to me telling me is people that you know how you trust somebody and you know they ain't gonna be bullshitting, you know what I'm saying? So I
Hmm.
approached him with it. He was just saying
Man,
he was upset. He was pissed off. He knew he just wanted a show dog now. The dog that he wanted to be a show dog, it just disappointed. He was just disappointed.
so
So I
what?
mean,
So what if he turned around and say, "Look, I don't want another dog. I wanted a dog from this breeding, this specific dog, and I bought the dog from you because you're a show breeder. You preach the show shit. So I bought a dog from you so I could show, and I don't want nothing out of your next breeding. What do you do then?
I refund him his money.
And take the dog back, correct?
Uh Usually I don't. I
Oh
just
yeah,
I just come
you got to give me the dog back.
I just come, man. Man, dog. When you asking somebody to give a dog back, that's like 9, 10 months. It's already, or a year old, a little over a year. It's already acclimated to these people's family, their children. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it might not be a show dog, but guess what? It's part of that family. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
then in that case, then I might shoot you half of your money and would just treat it like it's a pet home dog,
Yeah,
and I'll
that's
shoot
probably
you half.
I would end up doing is
Yeah.
probably give you you know, some of the money back, half of the money back, a little bit over half of the
Yeah,
money back. You know what I'm saying? Try to make it right, man. I'm all about customer service. That's my shit. I'm all
yeah.
about
You have to be. You have to be. You're a business. You have to be. And in this internet world, That's how good word spreads.
What's
So
up with
I
my
agree with
guy,
Joel
Three
100%.
Amigos? Three Amigos, shout out, man. He runs a show over there too that they got popping on some live stream shit that's popping too.
hey man, anybody that's doing any kind of uh podcast for these dogs, man, that's educating people, man, that's put people up on game, man. Salute to y'all, man, because you don't have to be doing it.
So
Y'all could be
yeah.
doing something else.
Yeah. So hey, what do you guys feel about how motherfuckers be hey Joel, we echoing. I think we started when you jumped on. You got some headphones or something? But I feel like yeah, what do you guys feel about they putting out these top breeder lists and this and that? And a lot of these people are just either social media show hosts or actual show
I don't,
hosts.
I don't, I don't pay no attention. I mean,
Say that again.
What do you guys think it takes to be a top breeder?
To be a top breeder,
Or what's considered a top breeder?
I mean, it's either going to
the
take
people, the
quality
people.
dogs getting out there, or it's going to take marketing, or it's going to take the combination of the two.
Hey, hold
I'm
on,
still
Joe. Hey,
echoing.
Joe. Hey,
I'm
Joel,
still
you plugged
echoing.
up your. Yeah, go out and come back in with your headphones already connected.
Yeah, in order to be a top breeder, you either going to have quality dogs getting out there over time, or you're going to have good marketing to get your dogs out there fast, but the quality might suck, or you're going to have both. So, I mean, there's really only three types of top breeders in this game. Marketing,
Three
decent
Amigos say
dogs,
production.
or both.
Andre say production. Alan says production. Man, if that's the case, man, y'all need to throw me on the list then real quick, bruh. You feel me?
I say the people. Point blank here, the people, then the productions. Because plenty of people good production, but the people chooses the breeders at the end of the day,
Right.
unfortunately.
This is true. This is true.
You know,
You know.
you know, much as it sucks in that nature, but the people make the top breeder. The people choice.
Yeah, you good now.
You know, it's kind of like Avalon said. He kind of differentiated between a top breeder and a top breeder in the bully game.
All of that's opinion, man.
Man, hey, Postman Exotics, that's my guy, and he is damn near on point, bruh. This motherfucker says social media.
Yeah, the people.
Yeah.
What's the difference between social media and the people?
I mean, you just said it. You just said it different, bro. Don't get offended.
I don't know. No.
I'm just fucking with you, Devontae.
Yeah, I'm not getting offended. I'm just saying in general, like it's the people, man. You know.
Yeah, because you got people that have great dogs, but nobody knows they're out there. Then you got people that have terrible dogs, but everybody's going to them because they're marketing, the way they go about their marketing. You know, and but both, you know, could be considered top breeders. If now we just talk about getting dogs out there, I guess that kind of even boils down to the same as far as, you know, production. So the question to me is I think it's possible to be a top breeder in the game just by getting a lot of dogs out there. But how did you get there? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because see, when you talk about supporters and even the people, it's like most people will support your dog just because they like you. And I see a lot of people who claim to be top breeders. I see a lot of people who claim to be top breeders who just got big platforms, but you can't. But yet you haven't really produced any dogs that have made it anywhere. I feel like to be a top breeder, you have to have nice dogs and good production, but those productions have to speak for themselves too. You feel me?
Right.
And that's just my opinion. You know, nowadays top breeders, what it takes to be a top breeders nowadays is you just have to have on a big neck, a big chain, and you have to yell a lot at dog shows.
Or false claiming too. Don't forget this false claiming shit too.
Well, I'll say this. The yelling just at the exotic shows. You go to the other show like the ABKC World and stuff like that. What? Reyes, the Paco. You don't see that. So it's two different lanes.
You gotta have on a big chain and yell real loud at dog shows.
There's some yelling going on at ABKC shows.
I know, yes, but not like the other show.
Nah, you're right.
It's not like that. I mean, let's be honest about it. Now we gonna talk. It's not like the ABKC shows and whatever. The dude, what's his name? Who had Paco? It's not at the shows that they'll be at stuff like that. You know, con shows. You don't see that in the show.
Somebody echoing bad.
You see,
or just stop.
But you don't see that at those type of shows. You know, they're more quiet, more professional, more defiant. You know,
right?
A whole lot more difference in those type of shows compared to the exotic shows that we.
But
hey,
do
what do you
mean?
Hey, what do you mean, Heather? Heather said we should start our own. What do you mean? Hey, go ahead. My bad, Daryl.
Do you think that Devontae and Rob? Do you think the energy at the exotic shows should be brought down, or do you think that's okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Because this is what I say. This is the reason why I started going to dog shows. Look, it's okay to have some energy. It's it's just like when you're in a show ring, you win. You know it's that burst of energy gonna come.
What do you got them doing?
Place, right? It's okay to have some energy, but it's certain type of energy that you're putting out. Right?
Because after a while, the energy just becomes memorized and kind of fake.
Exactly.
And exaggerated. Yeah. No, I
feel it's like this, man. The people who have dogs, who have a real pool, I don't care if
have them get the spider webs if you can off the roof.
Frenchie.
If you want to.
it doesn't matter. If you got a
How
real
much you
bull,
paying them?
you're gonna be proud. You're
Oh
gonna
no, oh
you're
yeah.
gonna be proud. But there's ways of going to buy, showing people that you're proud of this bull that you have in your presence.
I mean, they're making it become a part of the exotic culture, Alan. But I'm sorry, bro. Don't yell in my fucking ear, bro. You feel me? That shit is annoying as fuck. I guess maybe I'm old and I just like be irritated most of the time. But that shit ain't. You feel me for real? But that shit ain't cool. Don't be fucking standing next to me yelling in my damn ear. And then how can you get the best out of the dog with such loud music and loud people, bruh? Like I understand the
Yeah,
crowd, cool, but people right next to you, and
Yeah,
people.
at that point, it's not even about the dog no more. I feel
yeah.
you.
But see, that's why if I go to shows now, I don't go to other people booths with my bull. I don't let nobody come stack their bull on the side of mine. I got strict rules. Don't put your dog on. Don't even come to my booth and stack your dog on mine because we
Oh,
have.
fuck that. We stacking, bro. We stacking together when I come see you, bro.
Yeah,
It ain't,
yeah.
but nah, but you want to know something? But that wouldn't even be on no, my dog look better than his. That's just on
That's
some,
yeah. But see, and
yeah,
that's
that,
why I don't. That's why I don't do stack outs because people always, hey man, I'm gonna stack off against such and such. Man, look, no, because I'm here to showcase my dog. I'm not here to make your dog, showcase your dog.
yeah.
I'm
See,
here to
I
show.
would, I would, I would get on the table with you, Devontae, because nigga, I'm just coming. We taking pictures together.
Oh
I
yeah, it's
want
different.
pictures
Yeah,
with our
yeah,
dogs together, us and our
yeah.
dogs together. But that's more on some. We've been trying to get together, bro, for the last few years, and due to COVID, it's been we ain't really been able to.
Yeah.
So
But see, like Coop said, see, and that's why you got the. I'm thinking I'm understand what he's saying. Coop J Dog Kennel said, "Why go to the show then? It doesn't make sense."
it
But
does make sense. It makes perfect sense because
I don't. I'm
people
not understanding.
people aren't genuine when they come to you and say, "Let me stack my dog next to you." Because next thing you know, they're gonna take pictures and then they're gonna go jump online and then try to bash your dog. And the fucked up thing about that is the pictures they take, they're gonna find the picture that's best for their dog and worse for yours.
Well, let me say this. A stack off don't make a dog. Stack off don't make a dog a producer. A stack
Hey,
off
it's,
don't make
we
a dog
we
a show.
echo it real. Hey, go out if you change your headphones. Go out and come back in.
Yeah, a stack off don't make a dog popular. A stack off don't make a dog a producer. All right.
Yeah,
I'm
I
beyond
don't.
that. I'm beyond the stages where I need a stack off to make my dog look good. That's the thing between experience and unexperienced and people that just getting on it. I call myself like I'm a granddad in this dog game now. Because things that people are excited, I don't get excited having puppies. See, that's the
Yeah,
difference. I have puppies. I'm not excited about puppies. See, people have puppies, they are excited because they see money. See, I don't see money. I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm more excited at the finished product when they 9, 10 months
Right,
old. That's what I'm happy
right.
to see. I'm not happy because that's the difference. So I go to shows because it's a high demand that somebody want to see one of my studs, and I'm just so happy able to get to that show. And I prefer my daughter come to a show than let you come to you're not coming to my house, one of my rentals. I prefer to see you at a show and more than you gonna see my bull, and that is. I'm not doing no stack offs. Cause I tell people like this all day, every day. When you come and you doing all that heaping and hollering, it's free to do all that yelling. But when I sit there and say put that $5,000 on with that yelling, then we're gonna see what you and your dog made of.
nah. Then they gonna yell louder.
Because guess what? And I don't do free stack offs. If you're that confident, put your money up. I might lose. I can accept the loss. But I'm not doing no stack off for what is we're not agree with that. That's hell man.
Well, like I said, because
It's
there's
like people do breeders now. It's like, hold on, let me say this real quick, Rob. It's like people do
yeah.
breeders now, and then people get a ugly dog from you, and then they mad at you. First of all, you want somebody that put $2 together who ain't got no generation behind them $2 in general. First of all.
Right.
All right. Second of all, if you mess with somebody who ain't in generation, ain't nothing they can guarantee you but hope. It's called hope breeding, right?
No,
They
that's
hope
true.
that there's hope. They hoping to get somebody this breeding because they still experiment themselves. A lot of people don't even understand that language. We speaking
Yeah,
probably
see,
speaking.
I'm just hoping I don't pick wrong because all this shit dope. So I'm just hoping I actually pick the dog where I'm getting everything that I'm actually looking for.
But see,
You know,
that's the type of hope you're supposed to have. When you breed for a litter, you gonna hope you don't get rid of the wrong pup.
bro, I
But
feel
when you
like,
breed for one pup, it's gonna be obvious that one pup from an early age.
bro, and this the cold part too, Daryl. I feel like no, I feel like every puppy I sell out of this litter, I'm gonna be losing something that I wanted, regardless.
Right.
You feel me? And it's just what it is. It just happens. You know, you can't keep them all from everything. Cause trust me, I fucking would.
I feel
Yeah,
you.
people just don't. People just. There's more to it. It's more to it. It's a whole lot more to it than just putting $2 together, man. I mean, I tell people that every day, all day, that hit me up in the inbox, and it's just more to it.
Yeah, but like I said, I produce mom, I produce grandma, um, I produce great grandfather. You feel me? And I keep track of all of these breedings and all of these litters of how these dogs are actually turning out. You
Developing,
feel me?
right.
You feel me? And I think one of the best things that I did before I even bred to the dog was check out all his litter mates too. You feel me? Literally all of them.
But see, that is something that a lot of people don't think about is I see this dog, I like this dog. Now let's go find what his litter mates look like. But see, back in the day, that was something that wasn't that difficult to do. Breeders actually hide a lot of these litter mates to these dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they do. So yeah, absolutely.
You know,
Hey,
anytime.
hold on. Hey, Joel,
It's like now.
we
It's
can't
like
hear
now.
you.
Let's be honest. Like
Your
right
mic's
now,
not on, Joel.
when people ask me, what can you guarantee me about a dog from you? The first, you know what I'll tell people now? Hell, I can promise you that. Hell, I ain't talking about no health shit. I'm not talking about no.
Right,
I'm not talking about. I ain't talking about no false classified $5-10 health certificate. I mean general health.
right, right. I'm
Like,
gonna get you a healthy dog.
you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a healthy dog from me. This is what, and the way I breathe, this is what my dogs are capable of doing. Yeah, they go walk 2 miles. They can't go on no damn hiking trip. No, they're not. They can't go hunt. It's not that type of breed. See, I'm gonna break it down to you to what I breed for.
Right.
All right, my
No,
dog just don't.
you have to.
My dog don't sit in no cages and no little 3x3s.
He
No.
said, Alice says, how old is Capone? Capone is like fucking 30 years old now, bro.
Alan who?
Capone OG,
Alan who?
Chirac owner.
Man, that guy know how old Capone is, man. I mean, that guy had words before whatever happened. You know what I mean?
Y'all. Oh, my bad. Oh, see, I
So,
didn't even know. I didn't even know that. My
you
bad.
know, it ain't even, it wasn't even no hate from me. We didn't see eye to eye.
I
I
mean,
mean, I want to see the brother come up, but I'm glad he doing well though. I will say that.
hey, matter of fact.
Can,
Hey, matter of fact. Hey, yeah, we can hear you now. Hey, three amigos,
all right,
bro.
cool.
Jump on if you can, man, because it'd be nice to have you, because you in the working dog world, Daryl in the working dog world, and then we got, and, and then we got Joel
So I don't work my dogs.
at
You're in
the
the show
show.
ring.
Yeah, at the show ring.
Hey, Daryl,
What's up?
how many people you know that can have 6 dogs on one spring pole and not fight at all?
Mm.
Tell me you that now. Tell me you remember seeing my video put up like that.
I remember seeing that.
Now tell me, and now how much work does that take?
Well, that's not work though. That's
No,
like
I'm saying how much training does that take for a person?
Well,
Somebody,
that determines the
some of
drive
that
in
is
your bulls, right?
yeah, some of that is
hey,
their temperament.
and
Dog,
Yeah.
somebody said that. Hey,
Most of the dogs that I
high
have
prey
is
drive. My dogs have
somebody in the
high prey
group,
drive.
somebody in
Yeah.
the group said they can. And hey, Devontae, he said that was 5 years ago, bro.
I know that was. I know it's.
Yeah.
I know it's from years ago. You feel me? I mean, yeah, Capone is 5 years old.
Oh,
he nipped that in the bud.
I said that's temperament bred soundly with training. Yeah, I mean, for sure.
No, that's not easy work, man.
I think it is, but that's just my opinion.
I mean,
Really?
if they're bullies,
Well, hold up. I got 3 females on there that's super aggressive, right? All my dogs have high prey drive on a little rope. Like, and
Well, see, I feel like this. Train your dogs not to be super aggressive.
what do you mean?
You said you have 3 dogs on there that's super aggressive.
Yeah, I'm saying when it comes to like squirrels, when it comes to like high prey drive, when it comes to strangers coming up to your house, like these are the dogs you know these are the dogs you know that's gonna get it when it's a problem going on in
those
your
are different
house.
drives, though. Those aren't. A dog on a spring pole is not its prey drive.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, listen, anytime that my dogs have killed so many rabbits, squirrels, rats. I'm talking about from shots fired. I'm saying if it's loose in my backyard, if they see it in the backyard, they going to get it.
Right, exactly.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I don't care about that. I let them go. I let them go and do it. You know what I'm saying? I let them do it. So, just because I train my dogs good.
Can I ask you a
because
question? Have you ever considered how the rabbit felt?
Nope.
No, I'm just fucking.
Never.
So didn't.
I like rabbits, bro. Y'all fucked up, bro.
Hey, let me say this real quick. Because Rob, you from California. Rabbits with long ears.
Yeah.
A house in Arkansas that we get ready to move to, bro, they got ugly rabbits. The nose is fucked up. The ears are short.
They all skinny.
They're not like our little cottontails here in California.
You got them thugged out rabbits you about to move to.
Out here, I see. I seen a chick. I seen a chick that had her rabbit, bro. He had a harness on, bro, and a Cowboys jersey, bro. A rabbit, for real, bro.
Some rice and gravy.
Right. Oh yeah, I eat it. I will.
Yeah,
eat
fucking
it,
rabbit.
The rabbits in Arkansas right now, they kind of rough looking.
Yeah.
Rice gravy.
That's messed up. You just said and Joel. Your dogs can't even work. What you talking about?
Who dogs?
Your dogs.
Bullshit. No, maybe not. Hey, now maybe not this. Now maybe not this stud. Maybe not this stud I picked. Maybe not this stud I picked.
Man.
But
man, you gonna make me turn. You gonna make me turn cold, man. You're like, man, damn, y'all just shitted on me. Oh, show y'all knocking my shit down, dog. Like
I didn't say that. I said, and then we got Joel.
You said it's easy to have 6 dogs on a spring pole and full control over them.
Man, that's just nice dogs playing, bro. If you got a retarded dog, then that's not my fault.
Dog. Listen, that's not easy, dog. Saying first off, a dog getting on a spring pole. First off, they got some kind of drive to tear that motherfucker up. Man, I gotta beat this boy. Listen, this motherfucker. Hold up.
Oh.
Yeah, man, I can't. This motherfucker right here, I got beat off the spring pole. Him, I got to beat off the spring pole.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. That's excellent. Don't get me wrong.
I got to beat them off. Like, they ain't playing. I'm talking about there's times where one got close and bit the lip, and they don't give a fuck. They just they bleeding, and I'm
still
like,
stay on it.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, y'all heard it firsthand. Hey, y'all heard it firsthand. Joel beats dogs.
Yeah, stupid.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. I forgot we on Facebook. Listen, I did not mean that literally. Okay.
He meant it.
Nah, cause you know these motherfuckers are start running around. You'll see a post, soon as the live over, and they'll take the video and cut it short, and all you will hear is Joel say, "I beat
That
my
one
dog."
little part,
Yeah, I
exactly.
beat my
Hey, Daryl. Hey, Daryl,
Yeah.
I got a cousin down here named Bruce Lane. He got them SLs, man. And
Oh, does he?
man, I think y'all went live by this dog. They were like, he was holding. It's a big black dude holding a dog, and yeah, I think y'all went live about it. And then y'all like these the pictures we be talking about, but what the feet look like. Then he said he clicked the picture, it showed the dog feet.
I remember that. That's your cousin?
Yeah, my cousin down here. Yeah, where I'm
That
at.
dog's nice. That was a nice dog.
Oh, and
Yeah.
there was a question for you. My bad that I overlooked. Avalon said, "What made you make
Beast.
that? What made you make that move
What move?
to Arkansas?"
I mean, here in California, I can't do what I need to do when it comes to these dogs.
Sure
Whereas
can.
in Arkansas, I'll be
They
able
don't
to
give a
do,
fuck.
I'll be able to do a lot of what I need to do to get done. It's a huge, bigger property. We got like 2 acres. So we got the hunting house in the front. The house we move into, actually, they just sat it down today. So we'll be moving into that house on the other end of the property. And then it just gives us, there's a barn. I could turn that into a kennel.
What you say,
It's
babe?
just a lot more I could do out there that I'm used to doing, and I can't really do at this house. So it's like now that we've done the experiment and stuff, now it's time to go ahead and really start putting down the breedings that we know. We got the dogs. Now it's time to just put it all together.
Yeah, I feel that. I can't wait till you get set up, bro. Because I'm definitely coming down, so I could bring an exotic down there, bro. So I could shut some of these people up, bro. Especially when you get the course up.
Oh yeah, once I get that course up, I'm about to take it, show people how to take this shit to another level. You know what I'm saying? I got one issue between a dirt digger and some tractor that we haven't decided is going to be able to do all that I need to do. But
Heather said, "How big is the barn?"
the barn is how did it go? Because I just measured it. The barn goes 31 feet back deep, and then it's probably about then another 5 feet. So it's probably about 30 feet. Probably actually right around 30 by 30 feet. 31 feet back and almost 30 feet wide. It was actually used for horses. They had 6 horses in it, 3 horses on each side.
That's a nice little spot right there.
Yeah. So yeah, matter of fact, now that we got Joel on here, Joel done made a big move too. Got a couple acres out there he got for the dog. So what made you make that move, Joel? And salute to both of y'all too, man. Salute.
Shit, it
Yeah,
was 50.
well, I just saw that. You sitting on some acres.
It was 50 acres, man. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
It's like, it already got a pole barn set up for dogs. They got a fenced in area in the backyard, 2 separate fenced in areas, for the dogs. Like,
there you go.
The shit is peaceful, is quiet. I can shoot guns.
See, that's exactly where I'm moving to.
Like,
that's exactly where I'm moving.
Nobody
sit
like
there
it.
Do what I want.
Like you drive into in my backyard, it's like 25 acres of open land. That's hunting grounds. Like we drive in there with our cars sometimes, with our SUV sometimes, and put the bright lights on, and you see like 20 deer, 15 deer running into the woods, running around that field.
There you go. That's dope.
So I'm gonna be hunting for them. It just was more room. I can do what I'm about to start. Me and my wife, we just made a big investment, and we're about to start a dog reproduction business. You know what I'm saying? So we got basically everything that we need to do it.
There you go. See?
2 progesterone machines, semen analyzer, TCI machine. We got a whole bunch of stuff for the regular AIs. We got incubators. We got we're gonna be doing shit.
you having somewhere where people can come to you and get all their reproductive needs
or
done.
mobile or drive to somebody depending on
What it is they
what
need.
Well, see,
or the distance.
that's why I can't wait to leave California, bro. Because like I said, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I for sure can't afford no fucking 50 acres in California. You feel me?
Oh hell no!
You
50 acres in
so,
California.
bro, we talking
Nah.
double digit millions. We talking double digit
Yeah.
millions for some shit like that out here.
Nah,
So
but people like let's talk about can we like why don't people invest into progesterone machines and to stuff like that? And I heard y'all talking about people living off these dogs, right? Like if somebody can do that and do it right, what's wrong with that? It's their
Nothing wrong.
business.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with
Nothing
that.
wrong with it.
They do it right. It's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But you talking about somebody who just come in who's been breeding for 2-3 years, even 4 or 5 years.
They ain't even got a foundation down yet.
Exactly. That's the point. Let me elaborate on that. Yeah, you got people who've been breeding for 2 years ain't living off these dogs. So it's gonna be kind of questionable for someone who's been breeding for under 5 years that they living off these dogs.
Right. It's like with me, you know, one of the
If you make the right moves, if you make the right moves and have luck on your side, bro, you could do it.
hey Joel, let me ask you a question, bro. Let me ask you.
You could do it. You could do it within 5 years. If luck has to, you hear what I'm saying? Luck has to be on your side, and it's usually not, man, because everybody go through the shits with these dogs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, I took a big loss, man. One of my foundation, my World Star daughter fucking had a prolapse, dog. I wanted to quit. You know, because, you know, I had to figure it out how I'm going to get this with, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit was hard.
I think it's something you can achieve. I just think that, like D said, some people get into this and their plan is to have these dogs replace or become their only income. You know, it's like even with me, I can do what I'm doing. It makes it easier because I work from home. You know what I'm saying? So when I move, I'll still be working for the same company, making my California money, but making it in Arkansas, working from home. So that makes things a lot easier. But I can't picture jumping into this like, bam, I'm about to quit my job and breed dogs.
No. That's stupid.
It's not gonna happen for you. It's not gonna happen for you.
You have to treat it.
But see, hey, you also got to remember, most of these people didn't even fucking have jobs when they got into dogs anyway. So.
For sure, they're just looking at it as another hustle. But at the end of the day, those are the people that don't see the sleepless nights, the grinds, the losses, the money spent. They just see the glitz and glamour right now because that's all that we present. You know, we really don't present
the hard part.
The hard part, you know what I'm saying? And so they really seeing just the good, you know, they just seeing but you have to let them understand too. Like the people who buy dogs from me or go to my boy, I let them know at the end of the day, man, yo, I worked hard for the name that I got. You know, Shots Fired got a name because we spent so much money, you know, we spent so much money traveling. You know what I'm saying? We spent so much money doing this
and everything. That costs a lot.
Hey, bro, and this shit come with losses, bro. To get a Shots Fired, bro, it's like, yeah, sometimes luck may play on your side, but to get a Shots Fired, bro, you taking some losses. You taking some losses. You going through some drama. You doing all of that to get to that point.
Yeah, I've lost friends because, you know, I've been arrogant. You know what I'm saying? I got big headed at one point, man. You know, my wife, that's why it's good to have a good partner, you know what I'm saying, that can reel your ass in when your head getting big, you know what I'm saying? Because my head started getting big and it was a teachable moment, you know what I'm saying? I learned a lot from it, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm humble like I am now, man, because that shit ain't cute. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're in a position, you know, you start high side, man. You know, I was high side, man. My wife was like, nah, that shit ain't no good look.
Right.
You know, you need because that's my business partner at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So she has a lot to do with, she was just like, nah, dog, you tripping, so I had to reel his shit back in.
I mean, bro, it ain't no reason to do that. It ain't no reason to just be all upfront and showboating and doing all that type of shit, man. Like motherfuckers be like, bro, you gotta act like you went. You gotta act like you've been there before. You feel me? Some of these people that make money and all this and all that with the money, like, bro, okay, I know you've been broke your whole life. I get it, but this isn't how we do this.
Now, for me, it was a lot of it. I got caught up in people saying I couldn't do a certain thing, and when I finally was there, that I was like showing up, stunting on them, and just, it was just a few people, but it looked like I was stunting on everybody. You know what I'm saying?
They like the cleanest out of movement. They say I couldn't do it. But why? Look, I had bulldog Frenchies, American bullet breeders, everybody talking about me. But guess what? It was an accomplishment. So I wasn't flamboyant with it. I was just my response was look at my dog and look at my productions. I never really went at nobody for real. I mean,
we all, don't get me wrong, we all want to. Because think about it, bro. For a long time, motherfuckers on that Rob ain't got no dog shit. Now that Rob's showing dogs, it's like I don't see these people no more. I mean, I feel like really like tagging these motherfuckers, shoving it down their throat. Look, woo, woo, fuck you, woo, woo. But at the same time, it's like, for what?
That's what I was doing.
But you know what?
I was doing it. I was doing it, dog. I swear to God. Like, dog, it was haters, dog. It was like haters that I wasn't looking at the regular people. I was looking at these haters, and I was strictly motivated by that. Like that shit motivates me when somebody says I can't do nothing, and I'm usually not like that, man. But it just, for that moment, I was on some fuck boy shit.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But see, this is the problem with that, Joel. Even though that was your motivation, now you got to look at it. You cater into what you call fuck boys or to idiots and dummies and haters. But while you're catering to them, you have motherfuckers like me and Daryl that I consider real and D that's sitting back looking at you like, bro, you tripping. You feel me?
But we're gonna hit you up and let you know, like, yo, don't even sweat. Because here's the thing
she already paid you
with social media. Most of your haters are gonna watch you forever anyway. You don't need to show them anything. Just let them see along with everybody else. Because most of those people that's hating on you, they're gonna follow you no matter where you go, what you do. So they're gonna see it anyway. They're gonna see before the people you want to see it.
Because I feel bad. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Because everybody that was hating on me, and now when they seeing these dogs, they like, damn, I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. Like, nah, bro, I need that hate. Go ahead, share this shit. Keep talking shit. You feel me?
No, that's how it is, dude. So that's why I kind of learned not to pay it attention. Even when it comes to the people,
I don't pay no attention. I just let him keep producing. To me, that's
there
the
you
only
go.
thing to produce. The only thing is anybody can talk. That's the thing. I don't pay no attention because keep talking about me. The more you talk about me, the less I got to talk about me. And they're gonna keep producing.
Exactly.
Bro, I think I got a
What do you
lifetime.
need? What's going on?
All right, hey, mute your mic, Joel. I think I got a lifetime troll because of Devontae didn't want to give his attention to the dude. And it's like, bro, go troll this motherfucker, bro. Like, I got a lifetime.
No,
you got that unfocused hate.
Bro, always.
Hold on, let me respond to that.
I think
this is the problem with that guy. He came to me. He came on our live and wanted me to just be like, oh, let me breed your dude. I got like 15 of them type of dogs you showing me. You're not showing me nothing new. It's
right.
new. It's new to you. It's not new. I got 15 of them dogs. I can make that. What you have, I can make off one breeder now. So
right.
it don't
make that off a pit bull breed.
Yeah, what you showing me don't excite me. It's a nice dog. And I did tell her you got a nice dog, but you tell me to jump hula hoops and do the tootsie rolls. No, you ain't showing me nothing. You're not showing me nothing new. What you showing me is something you went and bought or found. You
No,
didn't put it in
I think it
so.
would have been cool if you did the Tootsie Roll though, bro.
I would have laughed. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like you can't get. Don't get mad. Look here, man. The problem is you want me to validate your female. Look here, man. Nobody said you should never need nobody to validate anything you doing.
Bro, hey, and the thing he had to
I
stand on,
agree.
he came on a live all June. June said, who the fuck cares? You feel me? Like what the fuck June said? That dog wasn't that dope.
See, but that again, that those are people who aren't really into dogs. Because of me being into dogs, I don't care what nobody has to say.
Who's not in the dogs? Who's not in
We
the
not
dog?
People who
we not
want
gonna say
validation from
we not saying his name over
humans.
here, bro. We not saying his name over here.
All right, my
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah, I don't
I don't
know
need
who it is
nobody to
either, Joel.
validate.
Nah, you know who it is, bro. That dude that said, Robert, I got you recorded. You said breed to a bulldog.
Oh, that dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he tried.
I
Hey,
mean, to me, if you
Hey,
need
hey,
validation
Joel.
from humans,
He
you're
tried
not
to.
into dogs.
He tried to put me on blast. He was like, "Yeah, Rob, I got you recorded. You said this." I'm like, "Bro, you must not have watched my live the last 8 years."
Yeah, Rob has always said that. But see that's somebody that's just hating. You know what I mean? Like Avalon said, you just hype chasing. You got a production, you got a dog, you bought it, whatever it is, but you need somebody else to validate it. You're supposed to be validating it when you did that breeding or when you picked that
Exactly.
dog.
Exactly. I don't need nobody to validate what I'm doing.
Yeah, definitely.
At all.
I mean, let's
At
be honest.
all.
Let's be honest here. Half these people don't even know what the fuck they're doing. You feel me? And then the people that they look for validation from, they don't even know what the fuck they're doing. You feel me?
Yo,
You're
that's why
jumping.
I
You're
understand what D was saying, where he said 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the mark where it took me to understand, damn, this where I need to be. It's gonna take me 3 more years to get there. You know, by that time I'm gonna be 8 years in the game, 9 years in the game.
Exactly.
Finally with my foundation laid the fuck down and I can kick my feet up, you know, and do what I need to be doing, you know.
Right.
like I
But
said, for
not
me, bro. For me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm over here 1, 2. I'm 3 breedings away from where I want to be, bro. 3. And I'm talking
yeah.
about 3 breed, and I'm talking about line bred already, all of that shit already.
Yeah,
3 breeds.
that's like 3 4 years. That's like maybe 5 years right there.
Hey, but hey,
Yeah.
it's work, bro. I'm a breed these. Listen, bro. When I'm on my deathbed, I'm
Hey
finna be
Joel,
trying to.
for exotics, that's 4 months.
This motherfucker.
All right,
Okay,
girl.
yeah,
Yo, damn, man, that's
I'm gonna
fucked up.
respond to that in a second. But see, I'm serious about this shit. When I'm literally on my deathbed, I'm gonna be concerned about who the fuck's gonna take care of my dogs. You feel me?
Right. Right.
Nigga,
Who's this going to? Yeah, I feel you though.
you feel me?
I
Now
feel
to
you.
address Daryl's comment, uh, bro, listen, man. Now, Corey O'Neal is a representative for the XL community. Okay. Now, with
No,
him
he's
being
not.
yes, he is. Now, with him being a representative for you guys, you feel me?
Uh-oh.
This motherfucker dog could only fetch the ball 5 times, and you feel me? And he sells dogs with 1 nut. You
What?
motherfuckers. Now, I will say this. Y'all did make a real good step in the XL community when y'all when y'all had that banner on the side of the bus. You feel me? So
What?
I w-
What?
the Greyhound bus. You feel me? When
Oh
y'all had the
shit.
Bro.
Oh shit.
when y'all when
Oh,
y'all
oh shit.
when y'all had the XLs
Oh
on the
shit.
side of that bus. You feel me?
Damn, that's fucked up. Damn, the muzzle and everything.
Exactly.
Bruh.
That's what I was just thinking.
Oh man, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I think I mean shit, I don't know how I would say we probably about we'll have more breeds, but as far as actually achieving our main goal, I would say we probably about 3 or 4 generations. Possible 4.
Same,
Yeah,
same, same here.
I say
That's
the
where
same.
I'm at.
Now,
Yeah.
Samuel Roman says, Daryl, now XLs, yes, they push them boys out quick, but them exotics, it takes all kind of special equipment. No, the fuck it don't. I got a swimming pool and some motherfucking
Some of the
bark.
XLs would take two.
Yeah, I ain't no special equipment. Listen, man, the strong survive here. You feel me? If you don't live, that's your fault. You feel me? I mean,
That's not that. That's not. It's not their fault, man. Come on, bro.
okay, listen. I take care of my dogs properly. If it was not meant for you to make it, it was not
Now, if
meant
you
for you to
breed them,
fucking
if you
make it.
breed for large heads and shoulders, then it ain't their fault because the
Bro,
dog
It's
doesn't
not.
I
build
do.
It's
like that.
not. It's not
I
their
listen.
fault.
I do see. I
All
do.
dogs
If
want
you
to
know,
look
if you
like a
know,
dingo.
dog, you don't put a
My
dog
oldest
and you that you
Bro,
not
hey,
putting.
listen,
exotic.
Joel, you beat your dogs, bro. I ain't talking to you.
My oldest exotic right now about to be, she'll be 9 years old in December.
Hey, hey,
There you
that's
go.
what's up. Hey,
And
But
that's
see,
what's up.
Capone,
that's what I'm saying. See, bully. Hey, real quick. Hey, real quick, Devontae. Bully breeders talk about exotics because they find the most fucked up exotics they can find to talk
I
about.
We
don't.
talk
I don't.
about
I don't.
exotics
I
because
don't.
it's
I don't.
funny.
Hold up. Hold on. Now
Our jokes are just
you've
better than
known
you
since
guys.
I've been
Your
giving.
dog is
I've been.
fucking funny. This nigga
Dog, I've
King,
been.
this nigga King over there is off of Scooby Doo. If you don't
Damn.
stop,
God damn.
King is off the Hulk. He's off of Godzilla and King Kong.
King is off of Scooby Doo.
The Hulk is a. Isn't the Hulk a band dog?
Nah, I mean the Hulk,
No,
the Lou
Hulk is a
Ferrigno
pit.
Hulk.
Hulk is a pit bull.
No, the fuck he's not.
Yes, that's what his paperwork say.
I don't give a fuck what his paperwork say.
That's what all these American bullies UKC paperwork say. Not right, exotics
I don't
too.
give a damn what his paperwork. He's just a nice band dog.
Hulk,
I
well, see,
bet
the
he.
ADBA has what they call the working pit bull,
I don't care
and
what
that's
he is. I
what.
bet he. Hey, I bet he'll beat up shots fired.
He probably would, dog. My dog ain't no fighter.
Well, see,
You
that's
know what
what.
I'm
Hey,
saying?
that's all that matters, bro. If he gonna win a fight.
He ain't no fighter. You know, he ain't with that. I don't breed my dogs, so I don't have my dogs around for that. I got a couple dogs that'll fuck something up. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
I'm
But
just fucking with you, bro. Why y'all getting so? You see, that's what I said. They talk about
I
exotics,
ain't
we laugh. We start
I
talking
ain't
about they. We start talking about they dogs. They go into family ties
Because
and shit.
we take our dogs serious. That's why, and
nah, I
our
ain't fight.
jokes,
Nah,
our
he a show
exotic jokes are
dog, bro.
better.
He ain't meant to fucking be like a aggressive dog, man, at all.
I ain't gonna
So,
lie.
I don't
The
so
like
first dog I
okay.
took
So check this
into
out.
a show,
I don't
the
like
first
that shit. I don't even like motherfuckers yelling at me, dog. So me having a fucking aggressive dog, man, is not.
the first dog I take into a show. If I don't win, I am gonna drop that dog's leash. We gonna win something.
No, you didn't win with King when you went to the show.
That was a fun show.
So
When
what?
Man,
I get into confirmation,
It ain't no
I'm
fun
it's
losing.
I'm into breeding champions and grand champions. That's what I'm into. That's what I want to do. I want to produce champions, continue to produce champions and grand champions.
But
That's
see,
what I
that's what
want
I'm
to do.
saying. That's
hey,
why I can't be. That's what.
that's
Oh,
the
go ahead.
question. That's the question. Shots fired. What's his class?
He's a standard.
Okay, he's a standard. All right. So, what is the height of a standard? What determines a standard?
It's
17 to 20 inches.
17, yeah, 17 to 20 inches. He's
Hey, hold
18
on.
and a half.
Real quick, y'all. We've been on here an hour 38 minutes, man. Y'all gotta
Share
share
this
this shit some
video.
more, bro. Yeah,
Share
y'all.
it. Share it.
I'm 38
There
minutes
goes
late.
Rob cracking his whip again. Can't
Hell,
even just watch the live and have a good time. You got to share.
hey, that's kind of racist to say with 4 black people on here. You feel me?
Who he cracking the whip
You
on?
stupid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's a little offensive. That's a little offensive, bro.
Hey, my bad. I let that not let me. I want to hear what D has to say. What's going
Oh,
on,
go ahead,
fam?
go ahead, go ahead.
Oh yeah. So, okay. So my question is, shots fired. He's a standard, and you said that. What makes a standard is what's the height again?
17 to
17 to
20.
20. He's
Okay.
18 and a half.
Okay. So it's this dog that's I know been producing champions. They say every little right now on Waffle House, right?
That's his son.
Oh, so he's your boy.
That's the best Waffle House son to date.
Hey, I want to say this. That boy Waffle House is a producer. God damn it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's off that litter of what 4 grand champions in one litter.
Yeah, I'm not into that breed, but I feel look, that boy Waffle House, he's one of the producers that I have. Man, like for him to be producing what he's producing, that's amazing to me.
Well,
Yeah,
I
he's
like, bro.
following his father's footsteps.
Man, I really like, bro. I really like XLs for real, for real. I just wish y'all would fix that face. And I'm not being funny, cause no. I'm not being funny at all. I'm not being funny, Joel. I'm really not being funny. Cause Daryl knows this. I do like XLs, but it's just it's the headpiece. It's the
Well,
headpiece.
it depends on which ones you're seeing. Some people's XLs have too much mastiff in them.
What up, Johnny?
And weren't bred correctly. Yeah,
I just don't like the movement.
And they should move slightly different. And,
yeah, I don't like the
The
movement.
standards, it should be more powerful.
Yeah,
type movement, like a mastiff.
But Joel, for you to say you don't like the movement, but you're taking a standard to the more extreme level, do you feel that that's going to help the movement or hurt it?
But still, I got confirmation in my yard, so I can tame it. You know, I know I know what I'm. You know what I'm saying? I know what blood I'm working with. I know how to line breed certain bloods into my yard. Some people just will go to this blood and put it in their yard before they even line breed. Like you should line breed before you even fucking think about putting some other fucking outcross. Motherfuckers just be putting outcross first and then stacking off of that. That shit don't make no sense.
But this is my
Well,
thing.
It depends on what. Yeah.
But for you,
I think it depends on what direction you go.
I totally agree with you, Al, on that. I say the same thing. Before you add any other blood to your program, you should at least be line-bred and inbred at least. Other you numbers category.
Yeah, but my thing is for you, but for Joel I'm not gonna call you a China boy hater, but
I'm not. No, dog. Listen, I seen one of his boys at a show. I went live and I said, "Look,
that was Chronos."
All right, so but the truth be told, right? The owner told me that he's a clone of his mother and don't look nothing like China boy.
That's hearsay.
That's what he told me, and you know what I'm saying? So
we don't know that. We don't believe you.
Is Kronos the blue and white one?
Yes.
Yeah, he nice. He a nice bull.
Hey, bro,
see, that's too extreme to me. He's too extreme.
But look,
you gotta see him. You gotta see him. You gotta put your hands on him, man. Videos.
That's show ring rhetoric. You don't have to put. I've taken enough pictures of babies and trees and dogs that I don't have to put my hands on a dog.
Nah, there's people.
Well, hey, Daryl, you left out giraffes.
Yeah, there's
same thing. You know what I'm saying? But he's overly extreme. His shoulder set is too wide. He's an extreme dog. I don't understand.
Well, hold on. Can we go back to the original thing real quick? For you, I feel like you're trying to create a standard look of China boy. That's what I feel you're going for. Yeah, you.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. You're tripping, man.
What did he say? A standard look of.
Yeah, like he's just trying to make China boy a standard. Then what are you going for? Because when you describe what you're going for, it sounds like a bigger China boy.
Nah, I like what that Rocco blood is doing. You know, I like that type of shit. I like World Star. I like Magoo. Those are the dogs I like. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do a more functional dog that's like that. I'm tap dancing on the extreme standard line. You know what I'm saying? I'm tap dancing on that. What happened to D, man?
But see, that's where China boy is. China boy is tap dancing on the line of pocket and exotic.
Yeah, but it's a total different look. You saying Magoo looks like China boy or China boy looks like Magoo?
I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying?
No,
like what the hell are you saying? Look at the blood in my yard.
What I'm saying is those dogs produce. What I'm saying is those dogs produce bulldogish looking dogs. All of them.
No, I'm not looking for no bulldogish looking dogs.
But that's not what. But
I'm looking for a wider chest spread,
Magoo
more bone.
Bulldogish looking dogs.
Nah. He might depending on what he's bred to. But he produces some bulls, you know what I'm saying? If bred right.
Yeah.
Now, you have to have a formula, man. And if you see a formula being done, you have to follow it. You know, sometimes you might take a little bit less salt out of it, a little bit less, put a little bit more oregano, you know, a little bit less black pepper, man, and, you know, more tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to, it's a science, man. It's a calculated risk, but it is calculated versus just throwing, you know, spaghetti into a fan or rice into a fan and hoping whatever sticks on the wall, just, you know, that's what you're gonna go with.
Okay, check this
Yeah,
out.
I'm looking
Wait
at
a minute.
Kronos. He's just a little too extreme for me.
Hey, listen, that analogy was dumb as shit, bro. That analogy
It's cool. It's cool. You can think how you want.
He's a little too extreme for me.
I like him on a bigger frame. If he was a little bit taller, you know what I'm saying? You know.
All right. Well, let me say this, Joel. If I talk shit to you, bro, you have to talk shit back. Because if you don't talk shit back, it makes me feel bad.
Man, you don't have to feel bad with disagreeing with what the fuck I said.
No, I'm just
you know what I'm
fucking with
saying,
you, bro. Hey, you know how we do it over here. Joel is my guy, bro. I fuck with Joel. I really do like Shots Fired. I like what they're doing over there.
But
you know,
I go for the China boy, man. I see that dog, put my hands up. I don't like that dog. I don't like him.
But you got to look at this. If you look at the situation where basically what dude told you is the Kronos looks like his mom, which means I guess you could say China boy is maybe throwing a little more extreme.
It's a good mix. It's a good mix. That's the only. Where the other ones at? Please show me the other ones like him.
But if you take, what that's
the only one. That's the only one.
Alan says, "What's not to like about him?" Joel is a show breeder, so
he's a little bow-legged and his
China boy is not. China boy is not bow-legged.
He's hot. He's hot. What I don't like about Kronos? I like Kronos. I like Kronos.
And his shoulder set is too wide.
He's young. He's still young. He's probably like a year old. Not even. He's like he's fucking young. That dog got a lot of growth. That dog's gonna be a monster, man.
What turned me on to Kronos, bro, is his feet and his pasterns, bro. His feet and his pasterns what made me look at that dog like, damn.
Well, he got tight feet. He got good feet, man. He got good movement. The dog's just young. But nobody's talking about his, you know, the dude produced another dog. I can't remember. It's Kronos' brother. He looks more like a standard. He is a standard. You know what I'm saying? And he did some, he did, yes, his litter mate. He was right there at the show. He's a standard.
Yeah, but think about it. So now he has a good pocket. He has good standards. And then you look at China, and then you look at Lil China.
He's a decent standard. He's a decent standard.
Yeah, but then you look at Lil China. So it's like China boy is giving everybody what they want in a good quality way.
How many dogs, man?
Yeah, you can't say everybody what they
want. Oh, man, dog, listen, man. If you done, listen, man, I understand you doing your PR shit, man. It's cool, man.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit's cool as fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here to speak the truth, my truth. If nobody agree with me, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But there's no great dogs in the history of showing. I don't give a fuck that has over 100 breedings and only has 5 fucking champions or 6 titled dogs.
But see, listen, just
and then they turn around and say that shit don't fucking matter.
Okay, but
some bullshit.
But Joel, check this out. Just because a person has more than 100
this motherfucker putting his dog up with Dax and how the fuck you do that?
Okay,
this motherfucker was talking about his dog. How the fuck you be greater than fucking Rocco? You get the fuck out of here, bro.
Wait a minute,
you're not even close. You're not.
Wait.
There's dogs that's not even showing no more that has 6, 7. If you don't, man. Yeah,
listen. Yeah, let me finish. Let me just finish this. Then you go ahead.
Kronos is a good-looking dog, though.
Just because China Boy has more than 100 lock-ins does not mean he's done those breedings yet.
Bruh, this has been years ago, man. Come on, dog.
Man, some people could be waiting until they get the right female, like I did.
All right, 30 breedings, and you only got a handful of title dogs.
I haven't seen 30 breedings go up, to be honest with you.
God, this dude's
No,
tripping.
no. I'm saying I haven't seen it. I'm not saying it didn't happen.
Maybe in the future, man. Like, but numbers matter to me. Like percentages matter to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd rather fuck with a dog within 20 breedings. He has, 15, 20, 30 title dogs. You know what I'm saying? That's saying something to me.
It is,
You
but
know what I'm
there's not
saying?
very many dogs out there that are actually doing that.
All right, then don't claim that your fucking dog is that dog then.
But if he knocks
you
down
can't.
all of
Yeah,
those, yeah, but check
That's
this out.
all
But
I'm saying. That's what
no,
I'm
but
saying.
look, but we're talking about right now when he puts his dogs on a pedestal with Dax and all of that. Okay, I don't think it should be there. Now, I'll be honest about that.
Dog,
But
how you beefing with Khan? How you beefing with Khan when that dude shit is legendary? That dude is a legend in the bully game, dog. Like, no matter if you like him or not, that dude is a legend. That dude is a legend, man. And it's like the percentage of what his dogs, his line is doing is fucking insane, dog. I'm talking
listen,
about
but
grandchildren, great
no, but
grandchildren.
hold on, but Daryl, I mean, not Daryl, but Joel. Let's be honest here. Most of the bigger breeders beef with each other, so this isn't new.
Khan ain't beefing with him. He ain't saying shit.
Bro, nigga, Khan is into it with every fucking body, bro. Come on
Nah,
now.
Khan don't be Khan. Like
I've watched Khan for over the last 10 years.
I do
Khan
watch Khan. You know
Come
what?
on,
Khan
bro.
will drown you with silence and don't even say nothing about you.
That is not true, bro. I used to watch Khan. Bro, check this out. And this is probably before you was here, but I used to watch Khan. I used to watch Khan on his live pull out guns and be yelling and all that.
Yeah, that might have been that's before me. I'm talking about the Khan that's the businessman now.
Yeah, now. So you have to give people their lane and their space to fuck up and then become who they are. See, you see Khan now. I seen Khan then. And I still now don't get me wrong. No, hold on, wait.
We're getting off topic. We're getting off the topic. You're slithering away with the fucking real shit.
No.
That's what the fuck you're doing.
No, let me say that. Wait a minute. Stop. Just let me say this. I do respect Khan. I went to Khan's website. I looked at Khan's dog. Nigga, Khan got dogs you consider exotics that I would actually breed to and buy. Khan has standards and classics and pockets and all that shit that I would actually fuck with. I'm not taking that away from him at all.
I'm saying is he's going through it with him, whatever reason, that's cool. But you cannot mention that dog with even Golden Child.
Yeah, but I feel
you know what I'm saying. You can't even fucking.
Bro, did you see that video of Golden Child?
Man, I don't give a.
I'm not going there. I'm not going there. But look, wait, let me say this. Like when he did the stack off with Bashar, I really feel the only person in the bully community that can really hold a candle and stack with Bashar is Khan.
Yeah, he can. But Khan don't got to do that shit, man. Khan don't have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And he was advising Jeremy Fry not to do that shit.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Shouldn't have. And he shouldn't have.
He was telling him it was a setup.
Bro, I messaged Jeremy and told him don't do that shit.
So Khan was smart. Khan was like, if he wanted to do something, we could do it in Chicago. We could do it right here in Chicago.
Come to my hometown.
You know what I'm saying?
No, what it was they all got over there and got starstruck, bro. He brought out motherfucking Roy Jones. Let these niggas drive the car. Hey, he treated them niggas like hoes. Let them niggas drive the cars and gave them candy and ice cream.
Yeah, stupid. Yeah, hey man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Think about it.
Rest in peace to that man's dog, man.
Sure.
I got a lot of respect for that. Like,
no, hey, you want to know what I was mad about, Joel?
What's up?
What I was mad about is Jeremiah didn't. If you watch that video, he didn't even stack cash, bro. He just left him there. He didn't even stack cash.
Man, probably hit him like this shit's a setup.
No, bro, he got that ice cream. He got that ice cream and got to shake Roy Jones' hand. And you really drive some of them Lambos and shit. He was like, fuck it.
Man, I honestly, like I said, man, you slithering off the topic, man. Like we was like, you
All
know
right,
what I'm
nah, go
saying?
ahead.
We were speaking before, man. You know, and then the topic was this dude, Eddie, saying his dog is great, is like up with the greats.
Well,
No,
let's see.
your dog is a regular dog, man. For
Well,
what he's producing.
Let's see 10 years from now.
God, why the fuck we gotta see 10 years from now when Waffle House did that shit within 3-4 years?
Okay, because nobody, no,
dog,
no, nobody.
it didn't take fucking, how old is fucking, we were just talking about him, Khan's dog. How old is fucking
Rocco.
How
Okay,
old is
yeah,
Rocco?
but
How old is
check this out.
Rocco?
But
Can
check
you
this
tell
out.
me how old Rocco
No,
is?
I don't know, but check this out. Nobody was jockeying.
He's like 5-6 years old,
Check
right?
this out.
He's like maybe 6-7 years
That's what I'm
old. Maybe
thinking.
7.
That's
He's
what I'm
maybe
thinking.
7 years old, right? He's a fucking, look at what the fuck his great grandchildren are producing dogs.
Okay, but let me tell you this.
Why do
When
we gotta
Dax-
wait 10
no,
years?
Listen, when Dax was produced, everybody
The
hated
fuck?
on. No,
You
look, when
stacking
Dax,
the deck, bro. You good for doing that shit, man.
No, check this out. When Dax was produced, everybody hated on Dax. I'm sure you was not around when Dax was produced. But when Dax was produced, everybody did nothing but hate on Dax. Dax
But
got
Dax
no
was
love.
producing champions and grand
No,
champions, dog.
not back then. He wasn't.
Dog,
Dax
when he started,
bruh, stop. Dax did not produce any champions until he had his own fucking registry. You cannot tell me that.
Dog. I'm talking about
Are you
his
sure?
grandchildren.
Yeah,
I'm talking about his.
I'm 100% positive.
What I'm telling you, but I know how old was Dax when he died.
I don't know.
Maybe like 6 years old, 5, 6. Dog, he had champions and grand champions in the fucking ABKC already and the UKC. So what the fuck are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about, bro? He did. Why the fuck you stacking the deck? Oh, let's give him 10 years. No, let's not give this motherfucker 10 years. Let's give this motherfucker the time that he his time actually expired because he already said his dog is great.
Okay, even if I am wrong about that.
No, you're wrong.
Okay, so Dax was producing dogs that people considered exotic when he produced fucking I forgot the dog.
He was.
Dax wasn't getting no love when Dax was first produced, bro. Everybody was going online. It was the heart murmurs, the high rear, the easty westy. This is all you were hearing about Dax when Dax first was produced, bro.
You're right.
When Dax started getting banned from registries, you feel me? Then Dax started having production that was doing good. But
you're right.
But everybody hated on Dax. So I'm saying that equivalent to now that China Boy is here, give him some time.
No, we're not because we're not.
Nobody gave Dax time.
Look, China Boy.
Nobody gave Dax time, like you said.
No, listen,
nobody gave Dax time.
Okay,
nobody gave Dax time, dog. He had over 10, 20, maybe 30 champions and grand champions before he died, dog.
Let me ask you this. How long has China Boy been in the States? How long has Eddie owned China Boy?
I don't know. Maybe like 4 years. It's been like 3-4 years. Hell yeah, I got a picture. I got a picture that's probably like 4 years old, dog.
Nah, maybe three.
Man, it's going on 4 then. It's knocking off.
Because China Boy came to the States when we were at the beginning of the positive movement. It ain't been 5 years.
It's been about 3 years. So he's what, about 4 years old?
Nah, he could be older.
Nah, he's older than that. And it's a question. And you got motherfuckers saying that the pedigree that he got ain't the pedigree just like Dax. Then.
Oh yeah. Well, if you don't show what other breed was used in China Boy, used to create China Boy 2 to 3 generations ago, then his pedigree's not correct.
Everybody's saying Little China.
He's not American Bully bred to American Bully. He's not.
Everybody's saying Little China, but there's no video. Every time that dog about to start walking, he getting up like this, the video cut out.
Nah, I've seen video of Little China.
The fuck out of here. You ain't see video of him walking?
Yes, I have.
Where?
Yes, I have, bro. He sends me videos. I mean, I've seen.
Oh, yeah, all right. Cool. Okay, he sends you videos.
Because
Joel said if it ain't on Facebook, it don't count.
Show me.
Facebook.
Because movement is important.
People don't. No, that's true. Avalon said people don't go to Dax for being a champion or grand champion. That's true. I agree with that.
No, I'm not talking about that. See, you're missing the point. You can't say that you're great with Dax and you're great just like Dax, but then you're telling me, hold on. You're telling me, hold on, real quick. You're telling me to give him 10 years when Dax is not even coming up on his 10-year anniversary of him, being existent.
Okay, so if a dog
being a name,
well, I'm sorry, bro. I don't give a fuck how many grand champions
like what
or nothing that he has. If a dog dies at fucking 5 years old, I mean, really?
No, but that's not the point.
No, that's the fucking point. The dog still died
it is
early.
Not the point. That's not the point. Life or death is not the point. My point is you're stacking up with dogs that have
problem. If a dog dies at fucking 4 or 5 years old, how is that not a problem?
I'm talking about something totally different.
No,
now you're adding something. Now you're adding something to the equation.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm talking about champions and grand champions that's been produced off of this dog's name. Period. And it's probably he has the record. Probably.
Dax and Rocco. You can't compare to Dax and Rocco.
No, you can't pick. No,
Rocco.
Any pockets or
listen,
XLs
Rocco was here. Rocco was here.
Waffle House.
Rocco is great in his own. Rocco is great in his is a legendary dog in his own right. You can't put all of these dogs up against each other. These dogs they're great. They're great dogs, bro. They produce a lot of champions and grand champions, and that matters to me. Y'all might say it might not matter to you, but it matters to me because I know what it takes to do it. A lot of people shit on that shit, but that's cool, man.
Heather asked, "Who is Dax?" Dax.
I think she's just playing. She's just playing, bro. She put laugh out loud. She's just playing. Let me ask you this. Hey, let me ask you this, Joel. How many champions and grand champions does Dax have?
I'm not saying just his off his sons or daughters. I'm saying
his sons and daughters.
Well, his great grandson is shots fired.
It don't matter.
His great grandson is shots fired.
But a lot of things could have played into that in the process. A lot of things could have played into shots fired besides Dax. The other breeders, you couldn't have bred.
But he's still there representing that blood.
Sons and daughters. How many champions and grand champions?
Dax.
Because but I'm
black
on
and white dog that was real popular.
I love what he brings.
Bulldog traits into this.
I love the gumbo.
Hey, Daryl, go ahead, because I thought she was joking. So go ahead, Daryl.
No, yeah, Dax became popular because he brought a lot of the thick bone and bulldog traits into the.
Yeah, nigga, Dax became popular when he produced Pretty Boy.
Yeah, Dax,
bulldog traits. And heart murmurs into the breed. That's what
listen, people talk shit. People talk shit, but there's a lot of these dogs, these big time American bullies that people talk about that had issues that nobody's bringing up, that produced heart murmurs and all of this shit. Dax is just highlighted because he was at the top of the fucking game, but there's other dogs too that they call great. You know what I'm saying? That started this breed that was throwing some fucked up dogs.
For instance,
but those dogs probably didn't have as many breedings as Dax.
No,
Dax
that's
bullshit.
That still don't matter. They was producing some heart murmurs, producing cowhawk dogs, fucked up.
You two got like favorite dogs. I don't care about none of these dogs.
I don't have a favorite dog. I don't give a.
Anytime a dog has over 1 million babies, and he's affiliated with heart murmurs, that's an issue. You can't compare him with the other dog that's only had 50 babies and has heart murmurs.
Bro, I'm sorry. My favorite dog is 5150. So
my favorite, I got two of them. One of them is World Star and the other one's Magoo. Those are my two favorite dogs.
I like those are my. I like Remy. I like Dooley.
No dog is perfect.
Yeah,
no dog is perfect, bro. And that goes for health too, man. When you start dealing, and is it right? Is it right? No, it's not right to promote a dog that's fucking, throwing off health problems. But you know what? That was the gumbo that had the shrimp with the motherfucking spine. The what is it called in the back before it was split down the back and they took the
Yeah,
vine out, the
but
vein out of the back.
Joel, do you feel that people saying there's no perfect dog is an excuse to not breed perfect dogs?
No, it's just the truth. Everybody's hunting for perfection. I don't know people that's just to breed that's trying to breed shitty dogs. Do people do it? Yeah, but I consider myself not the top of my game, but knowing what I'm doing, and I can tell you, shots fired ain't perfect. There's motherfuckers that hit me up and said he's perfect, and he's
Savage,
not.
Hey, Savage from Motown, Savage was dope as shit, but Savage had his problems too.
Every single dog.
And I'll put hands on Savage. I'll put hands on Savage, his kids, his grandkids, because Savage is from right here where I'm at. So I was able to put hands on a lot of these dogs. And like I said, I watched the Savage son Donkey shut down Cash by and Havoc at a show, which was some Dak sons, and which they were dope as shit. But I watched them dogs get shut down by Donkey.
And that was Motown Savage?
Yeah, Motown Savage.
Like you gotta know how to breed, man. People expect this breeding shit to come on autopilot, man. No, it's not. There's issues. There's things that you deal with. Even with German Shepherds, even with fucking Doberman Pinschers. Listen, there could be a beautiful Doberman Pinscher, right? And there's a breeder that's gonna look at him and he's gonna ask that dude, "Is that dog open for stud?" Yeah, he open for stud. Well, let me see his paperwork. Let me see his paperwork.
Hold on, he says Donkey was my comp with Brownie. Oh, okay, for sure.
They want to see that medical. They want to see that medical shit that the dog before they even breed to him. They don't care how pretty he looks. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. It's different shit, man.
Yeah.
Like it definitely is. It definitely is. I think there are dogs that are perfect, but I think when you start trying to find categories, that's when it becomes a no dog is perfect. My bull Lurcher was a perfect dog. There was nothing you could take from her. There was nothing that needed to be added.
Man, if you can't find a flaw on a dog, then you're either kennel blind or you're not a good.
That's because you're coming from a show ring category. That's what I mean. When you put the dog in a category, then yeah, you may not have perfect dogs in the show ring. You're not gonna have a perfect. But now, was Kayla the perfect dog? She was built better than every bully on the planet. I'll put that out there right now. But she was a bull Lurcher.
Okay, so with shot. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
But she was the perfect dog. Protective. Prey drive was perfect. Her intelligence was perfect. You know what I mean? But I think when we say there's no perfect dog, it's usually because we only trying to breed for one specific thing. But when you try to breed for an all-around dog, there's a lot of perfect dogs out there.
Yeah, and I
just
will
because
say
you say that. Go ahead. My bad.
And I will say this: you step into a ring with some of these dogs, and these dogs have perfect structure, perfect movement, and all of this perfect stop. No, I'm saying some of them. I'm saying some. But listen, my thing is this: if 98% of this dog is good, this is a perfect fucking dog. You could just a fucking asshole idiot for you to, he doesn't have almond eyes. I mean, come on, bro.
Yo, listen, that can have an effect, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, you're tripping. That's if it's in the standard for it to have a certain shape eye, then what the fuck, man? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You can't say that because you're representing a championship that Shots Fired have, and the registry says these things. And when these dogs are perfect according to the standard of the registry, you motherfuckers then turn around and say, well, fuck Dave and the standard and what he's doing.
Who says that? I never say that.
So you don't have an issue at all with the representation of the ABKC and what's going on?
I have an issue with how I have an issue with the what's the word? There's no
the word is
they
hater.
don't pick on a consistency. That's what I'm looking for. There's no consistency in the picks. That's what I have an issue with. Other than that,
judge to judge.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't blame the registry.
And you know what? Sometimes I understand because some dogs are off their game on certain days. Like even when traveling, just because it did good at this show doesn't mean it's going to do good at the next show. It could be It could be off. You know what I'm saying? It could just be off. It could be a traveling thing. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand there's so many factors in this show shit, man. And maybe some do. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, we get thrown under the bus a lot, but it's cool because we know what it is. Like
I believe, in my opinion, I'm just gonna give my opinion on this. I believe
because I'm not just a dog handler. I'm a dog man. I'm in this shit knee deep.
Well, see, I believe show breeders get thrown under the bus because they feel they're better than everybody because they show their dogs.
I think show breeders.
It's a little mix of that. It's a mix of that.
Think about it, Daryl. You can have the perfect working dog. You can have the perfect working dog with no titles, and then talk to an American bully breeder who just won their first fucking show.
Well, you know what it is coming from a working background, we admit the faults of our field. We know that, okay, when it comes to working dogs, there's injuries, there's situations we put these dogs in. Some of the dogs don't even make it out of these situations. It comes with being it. I think when it comes to the show ring people, there's this rhetoric or propaganda that wasn't, everybody knew it, but when it came to social media, all of a sudden show ring people got a louder voice than they previously had. Where that the show ring is what produces the better dogs. That's just not true.
That's not true at all, because in the show ring, all your dog has to fucking do is stand there and walk around, bro.
That is a lie.
That's not a lie.
What's a lie?
That is a lie. That is a lie. Because he said just stand there and then walk around. No, there's more to it than that. You're looking at the show. You're looking at the man, it's confirmation. The hardest part. To have a fucking to have a perfect representation of the confirmation of that dog, bro.
The hardest part about competing a dog is not going to be in the show ring.
Okay, but just because your dog and just ability. One
of the hardest part. One of the hardest part.
Because your dog has good confirmation does not mean he's healthy.
Man, there's a lot of these UKC dogs there's 5-day shows, right? We're not just talking about American bullies. Let's just talk about show dogs. There's fucking 5-day shows where they're pulling a boat. There's these water dogs. I can't remember the name of these dogs, but they pull boats and fucking do some kind of
talking about the Chesapeakes.
They're big ass dogs, man.
Yeah,
they pull boats. They have a 5-day event for these dogs, and the last day event they have for them is show confirmation. You know what I'm saying? So they have to be a perfect, not just do all of that work, but they also have to be the perfect representation of that breed.
But see, that's how you save a breed. That is why the Dogo breeders were upset that the Dogo breed clubs got affiliated with AKC, and now the Dogo's in the AKC because they know it's going to lose its abilities and what the dog was truly created for. They're going to make it bigger, thicker bone, and you can already see it taking place now. But to me, my opinion, when it comes to before we get into a confirmation and
you agreeing with her, I know you ain't got it all.
There has to be some instinct that this dog or some functionality that this dog should be able to do.
So why can't it do both? Why do we straddle on a line that these dogs can't do all of that shit?
Well, you can't.
Why is it one or the other?
Bruh, shots fired is not no working dog.
Can't do it.
No, he's not. Definitely not no working dog. But I have a female here that's a champion in 3 different registries that is a working dog.
Well, I'm gonna have to see that.
What? Man, I have video of her running up this Uniconda Kit Hill. The NFL players run up for the Patriots. It's a hill that they run up.
It don't matter. They could be a.
I did 5-6 times a day. I used to do that shit with her. Dog, that bitch is a big dog. She's a working dog. I can hunt hogs with her. I know I can. She has no governor. She has no governor.
Hey, check this out. Refrigerator Perry played in the NFL too, bro. That ain't no good example.
What the hell? Why isn't that a good example? Everybody can't play in it. Everybody that size can't play. What are you trip, dog? You're a trip, dog. Everybody can't play in the NFL. Everybody can't play in the NFL. That was a dumbass analogy right there.
No, hey, fuck
Well,
off.
here's what I'm
No.
gonna say is the reason you'll never have the two together because the average human is on when it comes to dogs in 2022 is only focused on how the dog looks to them.
I
They're
beg.
not focused on what the dog.
We can agree to disagree, man.
I don't think that was a dumbass statement because refrigerator Perry, bro, titties and stomach and
You
everything
said
touched the ground.
even went to the NFL. And he won a Super Bowl too.
I
Fridge
said
was
he
the
played.
And he run a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Exactly, he was. But y'all talk.
Like, god damn, man, you're like you used the wrong fucking dude, man.
No, I didn't because in an analogy in you guys' statement, you believe because your dog is skinny, it's healthy. Because your dog is skinny,
No, the fuck,
it
no.
belongs in the
Nobody
ring.
said that. Nobody said
No.
that.
No. I'm not saying you guys said it, but this is things that have been said over the years. And when think about this, when you look at a lot of these people dogs, most of these people dogs are underweight, and they believe that these dogs.
Now
are
let's be honest though. A breed that is bred to be skinny is 9 times out of 10 healthier than a breed that is not bred to be skinny. Let's be honest.
Nah, that is wrong because those dogs have issues. Every breed has issues. Even hip dysplasia, bigger dogs have hip dysplasia.
Skinnier is typically not going to have those issues.
It doesn't matter.
American Pit Bull Terrier, who is bred to be a thin dog, does not have all the damn issues of these bulldog bred dogs, including
that's one dog. That's one breed. That's one breed.
Greyhound is the same thing.
They have issues. They have hip issues. They have back issues. They have meat.
They have of dogs does not have the issues we have. Its job prevents it from being bred.
Or man, some of them dogs in a litter. Some of them dogs in a litter. Some of them dogs in a litter. All of them dogs ain't kosher, right? This is not what's being told. This is not being.
Work with greyhounds.
Some of those greyhounds ain't every one of those greyhounds ain't racing dogs. A lot of those greyhounds are pet home dogs.
Racing, I'm not looking at that as working. When I'm talking about working greyhounds, I'm talking about those that are out there. My version of working is the original version of working, which would push you against man or beast. All the other stuff that people have come up with for working is a lot of bullshit.
That's just your opinion, man.
No, it's not opinion. That's history. It's history.
I mean, that's your opinion, man.
No, it's not. It's not an opinion. It's history. People have been watering shit down. So the word dog man has been watered down. Now,
so you're saying bite training. You're saying dogs that all that. So my dog would have to. My dog would have to hunt and kill.
That's man.
Bro, that dog man shit. That dog man shit don't even matter, bro.
That dog that hunts, beast, man or beast, hunting, herding, protection. Those 3 things are working. Everything else, dogs don't even know what they're participating in.
Bro, that dog man shit does not matter in this community because for you to be a dog man in the American bully community, you just have to been around and know pedigrees.
Nah, that's a lie.
No, that's not a lie.
I mean, they think it's
sometimes it's more than that, man. You have to know the science. Yeah, it's more science, biology.
It's not more than that.
It's all.
Okay. All right. Check this out.
I'm gonna tell y'all the definition of dog man, but everybody ain't gonna like it.
All right, hey, look, I'm gonna prove a point right now. Everybody in this community, and I have a lot of respect for Papa Pitch. Everybody in this community has much love and much respect for this dude for being a dog man, considered a dog man. Name me 5 champions that he owned or produced.
I don't know.
I don't make you a dog man. Winning champions don't make you a dog man.
In the bully community, it does.
I know he was in the AKC and the UKC. He probably has a few.
No, but name them.
I don't know.
Okay, find me somebody that does.
In order to be a judge, you have to have a certain amount of champions and grand champions.
No, you do not. Not anymore. Not anymore. You used to. Not anymore.
Well, what the fuck? He used to judge. He's been a judge for like longer than 20 years, man. Jesus Christ, bro.
And I don't know him. In my opinion, if you don't have a working dog background, you ain't no dog man. You're just a good breeder, a good veterinarian.
Well, I guess I'm all of that then. I don't care. I don't care what nobody, has, so I think dog man and all that shit, that shit's an opinion to me. I don't get caught up with all of that shit, man. If you want to call yourself a dog man over me, Cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool, man. Congratulations. You're a fucking dog man. I'm just a breeder, good breeder, and all of that
That's all
shit.
it
That's
takes. Be
cool.
a
You know,
good pet
so
owner,
I
a
mean,
good
to
breeder. You don't have to
to
be a dog man.
you know what I'm saying, to somebody else, I might be a good dog man. You know, that's all. I don't call myself a dog man.
Well,
You
I've
never
That's
never
hear me
called
say.
whoa,
myself one.
time out, time out,
I've never
You
time
called
never
out. That
hear
is
myself
me.
one.
whoa,
I'm a
wait a minute.
dog breeder. I
That's
say I'm a
bullshit.
dog breeder.
That's
You did
bullshit,
call
bro.
yourself a
Hey,
dog man
yes, I
earlier.
was just gonna say that.
Yeah,
Yes, you
you
did.
did.
Yes, you did.
I did.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
You know what? I've earned the title maybe to call myself. I've helped people heal their dogs.
Nah,
How
bro,
many people? How
hey,
many of you help people heal their dogs?
I
How
have,
many of you people? How
I
many?
have.
So you consider yourself a dog man?
No, I do not. I
No.
don't use that
What?
term.
But the
So what is
word
a dog
dog
man? Tell
man.
me, since I'm not
That's
gonna
what I
like
was
it,
gonna
please
say.
let me know.
The word dog man has always been
Is it an
men and
acronym?
women.
Is it an acronym?
No,
If
the
it's not an
word.
What it
acronym,
is.
it's
I'm gonna tell
an
you what
No,
it is. Some things ain't written in the dictionary. The word
mm,
dog man has always been men who bring the best out of dogs from their experience working dogs. It was always hunters, herders, and people who are into protection. At some point, the internet and the bully world
no, the
started
bully world,
watering
the
down
bully
standards
world, not the
and
internet, the bully world.
expectations. Now
the bully
everybody calls
world.
themselves a dog man. In today's world, your veterinarian is a dog man. Your local dog trainer is a dog man. It's just been watered down. But
So is
there's a
every?
lot of things
I
your
guess
vet.
just like brother. I guess just like brother. You know what I'm saying? Or fam. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? Or even I love you. You know what I'm saying?
Been
That's a
watered.
fad.
See, I
That's a
don't use
fad
nah,
the
now.
word I love you unless
All of
it's
that
nah.
shit's
Now,
all
hey,
that
hold on.
shit's watered down.
Now that analogy was dumb as shit. Because
Why? Why? Because I know somebody, I know people that you could just meet and they call you bro like 30, 40 times in one conversation. They're not really your brother.
okay. But
You
if
know what
you
I'm
call
I
saying?
me brother, hold on.
That's watered
Wait a minute.
down.
Hold on.
That word is watered down.
I think you're
no,
looking at it wrong. Brother came from black folks said calling each other brothers and sisters.
Okay, so
That's where it
everybody's
came
doing it
from.
now. Everybody's doing it now. It's
bro. See,
watered
Well,
down.
well,
hey, see,
well,
hey,
that's what we do.
well,
See,
hey, hold
I
on, wait,
like
hey,
to
no,
not
no, wait a
participate
minute,
in
wait a minute,
watering
wait a
things
minute, hey,
down.
wait a minute, hey, Joel, you straying away
What's
from the
up?
you straying away from the conversation, bro.
I'm not a dog man. I'm not a dog man. And if y'all if that's what you I'm not a dog man. If I call
No,
myself
I'm
a
not
dog
speaking.
man,
I don't know you.
then
I
I
don't know
be
your
wrong.
history.
But you
I
know
don't know
what?
your history with dogs.
My
Yeah,
first
I'm
my
not saying
first
he's
dog
not
my
either. I'm
first
not
dog
saying
my first dog was Bane. You know what I'm saying? I used him for just a pet home dog, protection dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he does. You know what I'm saying? He protects our home. I did that shit myself. And Siren. You know,
hey, hey,
they
hey,
protect the
answer this.
home.
Hey, Joel, answer this for me, bro. Why does that title even matter so fucking
It
much?
don't matter to me.
That's what's crazy to me.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter to
I
me.
have never. The only time I ever heard I
If
would
y'all feel
consider
like
dog men
if I hear the truth
calling
about it,
themselves
like I heard him say
dog
explain
men
it.
was when there was a in a circle of dog men. That was the only time. But I've never seen dog men step out in public like I see in the bully world where they take that title upon themselves. I have people call me a dog man. You just won't hear me call myself a
Well,
dog.
hey,
I
and
don't even
check
call
this out.
myself a
And
breeder.
if you notice, Joel, if you notice when you said you were a dog man, neither
Mm-hmm.
neither me nor Daryl tried to argue that point or disagree with it. You feel me?
Right. Right, right,
We
right, right.
didn't. Now we decided to disagree when you said you didn't say that. But when you said
Oh,
it,
no, no, no,
obviously,
no. No, I'm not a dog man. If you're saying
man, hey, check this out.
if I'm breeding my dog, I can do it.
Hey, check
Like
this out.
I could do
But
it.
look, I see this. I see you work with your dogs. I see you passionate. You're breed, and not only that, but let's take it
That's
further
a
than.
good title. Let's be
No, look,
honest.
let's take it.
What's
Let's
a
take
good
it.
title?
No, look, let's take
The
it further
word
than that.
dog man.
Look, let's take it further than that.
It is a dope ass title.
I see you create. I see you creating your nutritional plans. Not only that, but when you step into the breeding world, you're breeding dogs that are creating champions and doing all of that, bro. Would I consider you a dog man? Yes, I would. You feel me? To be honest with you, I would personally. You feel me?
But then you be
But
changing the definition. And
I
that's the
mean,
problem with me
no, no,
to
no,
the
no.
new
I
era,
said, I
the
said I would
internet.
continue. No, but look,
Like
there.
I'm gonna tell you something. Let me say this to you, buddy. We were arguing about
look,
a certain.
we don't know his history. What I do know is he's knowledgeable about
I'm
dogs,
not a dog. I'm not a dog
But
man.
it
and I know
can't
he's been
just. It's
around.
not just knowledge. It's where it came from in the application. Like,
But
I'm gonna
I
give you an
don't know. But
example.
what I'm saying
Let
is I
me,
don't
but let
know
me
what he's
let me give
done.
you this example of what happens in today's world. We were arguing about a certain social aspect of society the other day, and one of the homies tried to tell another homie that he had a phobia of these types of people. So I had to say, well, hold on, because if you don't have an actual fear of them, then he don't have a phobia. So the other homie, younger, was like, nah, phobia means when you don't like something. And we was all us older cats was
Nah.
like, nah, phobia
That's what it
means
means
you
now.
are petrified, you are scared. So he pulled up in the dictionary. I found in the garage a dictionary I got from 20 years ago. And it says phobia is an impulsive fear of a situation or a thing. So what happens is over time, we change the definitions of words to what's going
Yes.
on and what it is we like, what we don't like. That's just something for me. I don't participate in.
Hey,
But a
hey,
lot
hey,
of
Daryl,
times,
hey, Daryl. That's just like what motherfuckers say, bro. Just because you blood don't mean you family. like, like one of those things. That's
right? Yeah,
dumb
yeah,
as shit.
yeah. I might be stealing from you, but I'm still your family, whether you
Yeah,
like
regardless.
it or
You feel me?
not. Exactly. But we some things get changed with slang, and then all of a sudden the slang becomes part of what it is now. And
Stupidity.
then and then some things they are actually changed on us without us realizing. It just when it comes to dogs, I look at it like we got to lift our standards beyond what we
Man,
seeing
all
being
I'm
out
saying,
there.
all I'm
Oh,
saying
you
is
know I understand that.
I work my dogs. I even to a point, one of the dogs that I'm putting in the show ring, she's a puppy. I'm gonna train her to track their blood. I'm gonna train her to track dogs
There
for
you
me.
go.
Well, you
So,
better,
We
especially
had
where
a
you
couple
live.
blood dogs.
Especially
We
where
had
you
a
live,
couple
you
blood
better.
dogs.
Hey,
so,
hey,
so,
if you want
so
some
I'm
good
gonna be doing
hunting,
this myself. I'm gonna be doing this. Nobody's gonna be teaching me how to do it. I'm gonna be doing this shit myself. You know what I'm saying?
I can tell you how to do it, but
I could too.
it takes some work. But once they get it, they on it.
Yeah. So I'm willing
They
to put
on
in.
it.
I'm willing to put in the work.
But see, when you start to try to teach tracking, bro, that's best done when that dog is like 6 weeks, 6 weeks old. Start
Well,
there.
she's 4 months. So you
What
know.
I mean,
Start now. First, get you a deer, the bottom half of a deer leg, and
Mm-hmm.
start her on that. Don't use any other sense, because
All
so
otherwise
right.
yeah,
it just makes things confusing.
so y'all just finna go kill deer and shit, bro. Y'all are horrible, bro.
You eat it, then you cut off the leg, and you save
Y'all
that
are
one.
y'all are horrible, bro.
He
Yeah.
go he go he go he gonna put it
That's
to
I'm
you.
use.
That's y'all
Yeah.
big dog breeder shit, bro.
I'm gonna be using the dare for meat for my dogs.
Nigga,
There
if I
you
bring
go.
deer,
Venison is the best.
if I bring deer to my exotic gonna be sad with me.
Yeah, stupid.
Be like, ate that Bambi, pops.
No, nah, man.
What?
Nah.
And then that's another thing, bro. With y'all bringing deer to feed to y'all dogs, they gonna think they eating their brothers and sisters, bro.
What?
Look at you. Do your dog think it's eating his brothers and sister when he eats toads?
But toads, come on. Hey, try. Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute, Joel. Before you say something, Daryl, try again, bro. That was not funny. One more time. Go ahead.
That
One
was
more joke.
hilarious.
No,
That
go
was
ahead. Hey,
hilarious.
I'm gonna give you one more joke, bro. Go ahead. Try
You
again.
you know it has nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but you know,
Ex-
that's not even the type of exotic I like, though. You feel me? You know that, bro. And my exotics cannot meal, they cannot hike, they cannot work, my nigga. Listen, I ain't saying you got to take down the pig, but at least bite the motherfucker and don't die running to get it. You feel me? I
Mm,
if
mean,
your
mm.
exotic see a hog, it ain't biting him.
yeah, I know he gonna get fucked up. But hey,
Man,
The
you
if you
hog
gotta
gonna
can,
let
train.
you know right off the
hey,
bat.
but check
Yeah,
this
you
out.
gotta
But hey,
train. You gotta train a dog to
but
be
I,
to
but I
get
will,
at.
Must be
bro. Listen, I got
in they
plenty of
heart.
videos of. Oh, listen,
Yeah, they has to
this is
be in
what
a
I no,
bloodline.
this is what I do. This is what I do, and I guarantee you, if you let your dog go, I'm letting mine go. I ain't saying mine gonna come back or survive, but I ain't saying that. But that motherfucker better do something, jump on your dog back and bite, and then jump on the pig and bite his neck, something. Because if that nigga don't do nothing, bro, he gonna be left there with him.
Nah,
And you,
he gonna get gored, man. That's what he gonna get.
Yeah, you
That's
guys
what
got to
that
move and keep up with them.
that's what
But
that
hey,
pig gonna
fellas, I
do.
got to jump off of here.
Yeah, me
Oh
too.
yeah,
Y'all
hey,
be
hey, hey.
y'all stay
So,
blessed.
hey, check this out. Salute to everybody for jumping on, man. We will be live next Friday. I will definitely be showing the dogs. Daryl
What
says I
happened
can't.
to you, D? What happened?
Hey, Daryl says I cannot sell dogs on live because it doesn't happen. So I'm gonna prove Daryl wrong. These puppies will be shown and sold in the middle of our topics. But thank you guys. Appreciate everybody for
See who
jumping
cash
on.
apps you during the live. That's what we're gonna find out.
Okay, and if they
Damn.
do, okay, well, we finna see. Hey, salute to everybody. Salute to everybody for jumping on.
All right.